Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So soon
Yeah. I've
they
been
will
talking to
start.
some of these Abduls. They're so stupid. I'm sorry when I say that, but yeah, they need to look at their religion seriously.
But I don't agree with you. Abdul are not stupid. Abdul are super smart. This is why they believe that Allah will give them endless private part. How the Muslim knew
Oh, sorry, sorry,
how the
sorry.
Muslim they knew that unless they are smart. So we have to be
Mm.
honest here. I hope this is not recorded now. The Muslim they will take it and they will publish it. It's a clear evidence. It's a clear evidence that Islam is very smart, intellect religion, and the one
Mm-hmm.
who believe in it is the super smart, and those who don't, they are weird. We have to say the truth.
Yeah.
How, like, okay, how God he knew that the sun set in murky water. You know,
I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. I'm not a Muslim,
yeah, it's
so
okay, it's okay. Camel urine 3 times a day. You will get better by
mashallah.
time. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what we can do. So let us see if we have some Muslims. Maybe we can get some Shia,
Mm-hmm.
and we can see if we
Any
can.
Shias? Any Shias?
Yeah, any Shia is welcome. I made a post in in Patreon. Is it showing? I guess not. Let's see. I noticed this Patreon. If I make the post locked, usually it shows more. If I make it private, which means only people who make donation, it shows. If I make it open to everybody, it doesn't. So I have to post it again. So what I will do, I will post it first as a private, and then I will switch to everyone to be sure everybody can see it.
MashaAllah.
All right. Do we have any Muhammadan? We are live now in YouTube and we are live in Ramble. If there is any Muhammadan would like to join us, please feel free. Any Muhammadan?
Yeah, there is this Jihad Crusader.
I know Crusaders is the one who broke the bones of Islam, so I don't know why he called himself such a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's intelligent.
Isn't it the Crusaders are the one who broke the bones of Muhammad and Islamic army? Yeah, like we sent 2,000 Crusaders to Afghanistan. 2,000. They were able to rule the country for 20 years. And when they left, the Muslim they claimed victory. All right. The picture in Patreon is too much. Oh, this is not the picture of Allah. This is me. I took selfie when I was young. The one you see in Patreon. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Who is a Muslim would like to introduce to us Allah and His Prophet, or to explain to us why he is a Muslim, why we should convert to Islam? What is good about Islam? If there's anything good about it, as I know, there's nothing good about this cult. Yeah. Any Muhammadan?
If you come up, you receive 1 cup of urine, camel urine.
No, no, I'm serious. He will receive reward. According to Allah, you see, those who defend Islam, they will get like multi reward.
Oh
Those who
yeah, of
don't,
course.
yeah, yeah. So he will get not urine. What are you talking about? The Quran promise in the heaven of Allah, there is a Muslim. He will be wearing a bracelet.
What
All
kind
of
of bracelet?
no, seriously. All of us, we wish that one day we will get rich and get a bracelet from Walmart for $50. And and that actually the best reward God can give to a man ever. If you go in the Quran, some they might think I'm just joking. I'm not. If you go in the Quran, it says asawir. I'm typing in English. You know, I sit in my room and I have no light, so sometimes typing is not easy because my light is almost not exist. I don't like lights at night.
Me too, me too.
Yeah. So here it says, if you read here all those verses, chapter 18, verse number 31, chapter 22, verse number 23, chapter 35, 33, all of those are speaking about, and chapter 76, verse number 21. But here, by the way, you will see that the first three chapters speaking about bracelet made of gold and pearls. And Allah, He called His paradise the paradise of Eden. Why? I'm not sure. And then He says, will they enter therein, will be adorned with the bracelets of gold and pearls. Muslims, why you will be wearing bracelet of gold and silver? Actually, here it says gold, just to show you a contradiction. Muhammad, he forgot. In different verse, he said it is served silver. If you go here, chapter 76, verse number 21, he said they will be adorned with a bracelet of silver. So is it gold? Is it silver? And what is the point? Is that like something special, you know, like gold in your hand? You will be wearing a bracelet like women? You know? You will be pretty?
Like a princess.
Yeah, I don't know. You will be so pretty wearing, you know. For me, when I see a man wearing those things in his hands, I know, and like I know people, they do things. Somebody might like it, but I find it silly that a man he is decorating himself with jewels. Uh, it sounds like an empty person, empty-headed person, you know. Yeah, a man he do not
Um,
need, you know, the beauty of a man, if we can use the word beauty, is not about, uh, you know, wearing gold and it's about being a man. That's what make man respected. And the beauty of a woman is
exactly.
by being femme, you know, being nice, soft, you know, act like a lady, don't speak filthy language. So when a woman she act like a lady, she is a lady. When she act trashy, nobody respect her. The same as the man. It's not the clothes you wear. This guy Andrew Tits, he wear all fancy clothes. Him and his brother. Who is going to respect him? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Nobody.
All the clothes he is wearing is from the sweat of a private part of women who is he abuse and he use. Everybody know
After,
that. You know.
mhm.
So who's going to respect such a man? You
Yo,
can.
I drive a Bugatti. I have a Bugatti, yo.
He have what?
Yeah, he has a Bugatti.
What
A
is that?
Bugatti.
What is that
A
Bugatti?
Bugatti. Do you know that the car? Bugatti?
I'm not really too much into cars. I don't care. You know. Yeah. You see, this is
Yeah.
one of the things about you know those people. You know, cars for them is just to show off. Uh, you see, if you in Romania, as I know, there is a speed limit for driving. So if you have a cheap car or you know a normal average car, and if you have the most fast car ever, both are the same. Because if you exceed the limit, you will go to jail. So what the point of having this spaghetti car? You know, nothing.
Hmm.
It's just to show off. It's just to hunt women with it. Women who they are cheap. You know, because
Yes.
those things can hunt only cheap people, cheap men, cheap women. Yeah.
This is your idol, Muslims. This is who you think is the hero of Islam. MashaAllah.
No, even them they don't respect him. But you know, Muslim they use any name just to spread Islam. For them, it's okay, even if he's a pimp, as long he is you know popular and many listen to him, he will have influence and he can affect people. That's all.
Hmm. Yes.
No ethic in this cult. All right. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Anyone want to have a bracelet?
Or a skirt?
Uh, no skirt. There is no skirt. Supposedly, uh, I mean, Muhammad, he didn't actually. Muhammad have a weird description of heaven, but he described women clothing more than men clothes. Like as you see here, it's mentioned that men they will be wearing a stubrock, not a green silk. You see here, it says a green silk. It's a
Which verse? There.
yeah. It's true they will be wearing green silk, but this is not what the Quran said. The Quran says istabrak, which is the same as when you say Gucci. It is a very famous brand or kind of silk made in Persia. So Muhammad now
MashaAllah.
trying to tempt. I mean, why Allah is using a name for something made even by the kuffar at that time to be a product in His heaven? Like Allah, can't Allah says a different word? Why He used that word?
Maybe he forgot.
No, because simply this is made by a man. Uh, Imagine now we have Quran and it says, "I will give you Apple phone." People will laugh. This is exactly what we are talking about. This is a brand made by the Persian. At that time, they are not Muslims, and they don't believe in Allah. So why Allah talking about He will reward you by something made by the Persian in His heaven? No. So when
To
they
make it halal, maybe? I don't know.
when they say a green silk, this is false translation. It is silk. It is a green, yes, but this is not what it says here. It says istabrak. Istabrak is a name of a Persian kind of silk, expensive one, very expensive.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us?
Come here, Mohammedans.
Anyone? No Muslims? Okay, you know, Muslims, I came here because I heard that you miss me. I'm really disappointed. Yeah. And I heard that Muslims, they make videos about me saying Christian Prince is lying. So why you don't come here and get me busted and show people how I'm lying? Like the guy who came 2 days ago. His brother left Islam listening to me. He said I'm misleading Muslims and misled his family. And then he himself, he left. He have no idea what to say. Anyone? SOS? What SOS mean? Is that like, don't mention those words to Muhammad. Trust me, he will make a verse about it in the Quran. You say S, you say S to S, Muhammad, he will put in the Quran. He like it, like SOS. And do you know what SOS? Oh, no.
Whatever he hears must be written.
Yeah, even the Quran says in chapter 9, they call him, one of the names the Arab they call him an ear. He is an ear. Why? Because simply this guy is a potato. He go listen to a story, he put it in his book. So whatever people say, he put it in his book, as you see here. And among them, chapter 9, 61, are men who hurt the Prophet and say he is lending his ear to every news. So you say, if you make, if you, let us say, you say any statement. That's why the Jews, they made fun of him many times. Like they told him, tell us about Al-Khadr. He is a prophet of Allah. The stupid Muhammad believed him. And he came back with a funny, stupid story, which is the Arab heard before, and it's written by someone, he is from Syria, about Zulqarnain, the man who occupied the whole world, and he found where the sun set, and he found where the sun rise. Simply, the guy, he went all the way to the end of the world where the sun set, and he went all the way in the opposite direction where the sun rises. It's a legend, it's a separate story. And in the legend, it's speaking about the people of Gog and Magog. And Muhammad, he put it in the book, and now Muslims are in trouble. Yeah.
Bravissimo.
Do we have any Muhammadan? Nobody want to convert us to Islam?
Yeah, we need Islam, right? We need Islam.
All right, my friend Sheikh, thank you. Maybe we can give them a chance to join. Maybe they are scared of you, not of me. So you need to step down
Oh,
from the stage. They are not used
yeah.
to talk to someone who play kickboxing like you. I'm weak.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm weaker. Maybe they will jump here. As long as you are here,
Mm,
nobody will show up, I'm sure. So if you don't mind, just
okay.
okay. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
mashallah.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yeah. Hide. If I need you, I will call you. Once in the Middle East when I was a teenage, we had a fight with other group. So we were like, I don't know. I mean, like big number, maybe 17, 18, 19, 20, I'm not sure. So I was like in the front and I'm saying, look, they are coming. And, from the other side of the street, I think there's like 100. And I was saying, look, there are too many, but guys, don't be afraid, okay? Suddenly I heard nobody behind me. Where is the guys? Everybody is gone. I was left alone. You know? Yeah. They saw how many are coming. Everybody went home. And I was left alone. And the funny, when they came, they said to me, we are not coming here to fight you, we are coming to fight them. I did not go. They said to me, we're not coming to fight you. I said, oh, say what, you think you are, they would scare me? But in the Middle East, it's not about you. They fear you. They fear your family. They fear the trouble after the fight. They can beat you for sure, easy. But, they fear the consequence. So they said, listen, we are not here for you. We have nothing to do with you. I said, oh, okay. And I said to myself, those potato cowards, as long as they left, and in fact, I have nothing to do with the fight anyway. But as long as they left me alone, they don't deserve me to be involved. Yeah. Potatoes. Cowards. Yeah, exactly. You know who's your friends when it's bad time. As long it is somebody volunteered to tell us what SOS. Thank you very much for the study. Okay. The SOS address code was adopted by Universal Distress. Oh, okay. Thank you. Again, we hope that Muhammad is not listening. He will make about it a chapter. Muhammad heard about the banana, he put it in the Quran. I mean, I cannot really believe that there is a person, he claimed that he's speaking about God and heaven, and then he come with the banana. Banana. I mean, why? What about, avocado? Those Arab, they don't have banana. It's called not. What he called the banana in the Quran? Let us see. Hold on. He used a weird word for it. Yeah, طلح. Sorry, not طلح. طلح. It's I forgot what the word. It's a word nobody use really. Yeah, I mean, this website is really horrible. Let us try something else. Add another word. What the heck? Oh, finally. All right. And among talah, talah, banana trees with the fruit. Oh boy. Good news, Muslims. You are going to have a tropical heaven. No more desert. Banana. Hmm? The Banana Republic. And a lot of fruits. Listen. And water flowing, not, Muhammad is just tempting those guys who live in the desert. If Muhammad was living in Finland, he will promise them a lot of sun. He will promise them a lot of tanning. But this guy, he live in the desert. That's why even their clothes is green. Because, people of the desert, the most color they miss is green. The most thing they like is the color green because green is connected to their livelihood. Sheep don't live if there is no grass. If there is no grass, mean there's no rain. No rain mean there's no water to drink. People die. In fact, even marriage and everything, activities, social activities is connected of how much grass is in the season. The more grass, the more animals will be born, and the less grass, the less production will be for everything, and society will be in distress. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? We have Muslims here, but I don't know why they are not joining us. Don't you want to have banana? And look, you will have raised couches and raised beds. Muhammad, he's speaking to those Bedouin who never have a raised bed, most of them. Most of them, they are poor. So now he is tempting them. You will have a bed, man. I'm serious. You will have a bed like the Roman. Finally. Yeah. And then suddenly from the bed he speak, because there's connection. The bed, who's going to be in the bed? The women. And verily we have created them in a special creation, special edition. Those women are a special edition. They are like the same woman I see in Walmart. You go in Walmart these days, you see women, they have eyelashes like in the size of Boeing 777. Almost they can hit you, man. If they blink, you might fly because it creates a lot of wind. So those women, they are special women, not like any women. And not only that, we made them virgins. Not used, still with the wax. So here you notice how things were like work. So first you are going to be in a place is very green, full of tree, a lot of banana, a lot of shade, running water, a lot of fruit, and there is nothing, no limited for it, and nothing of supply, and nothing actually not supply, nothing is forbidden. And then you will have a raisin bed, and then you will have those virgins. And now he described for you their vagina. Any Muslim? Isn't it this is fantastic? And the author of the Quran must be very well known versed about holiness. And then guys, there is people, hold on. There is people who they are in the right side. Listen carefully. And those who they are in the right hand, who is those who they are in the right hand? Those who will eat banana and have virgin women and they will wear a bracelet. Okay, what about the one who in the left hand? We are not done yet. And those who they are in the left hand, who are they, those in the left hand? They will be in a fierce hot wind, boiling water, a shadow of a black smoke, neither cool nor even good, verily before you. Oh boy. So which one you choose? The banana bracelet, green silk, naked women who you can see the marrow of their bones, as a prophet, peace be upon him, said, or you want to be in the left side of Allah? Anyone? Show you what? Show you the versions? You should behave yourself. I mean, at this age, you are a growing old man, and still you want to see those versions with the X-ray, don't you? To your mom, she knew that you are here. Guys, anyone knows the mom of this guy? He keep asking me to show the versions according to Muhammad, the X-ray. If you know any, like, if you have his mom phone call, tell her your son who is like 45 years old, look what he's doing. This is why you cannot live. Same time, uh, those who make fun of the promise of Allah, do you know what Allah will do to them? I cannot even describe for you. There's one, and this is a true story in Sahih Bukhari. He made fun of Allah. He woke up in the morning, he looked like Christian Prince. Do you want that to happen to you? Let us be honest here. Do you want to go to sleep and you wake up in the morning, you look like Christian Prince? Is that what you want? Can you handle that? Sure you can't. So my friend, be careful. I'm just letting you know what will happen to you. It's your fault. You've been warned. Prophet Muhammad told me to warn you. Yeah. Here, like there's this website here. It says sexy skeleton. Sexy skeleton. Are you serious? Yes, brother. Sexy skeleton. Oof, look at this. This is how your wife will look like in the heaven of Allah. Any Muhammadan? Which is fantastic. Muhammad, he said in the hadith that women in heaven, you will see the marrow of their bones. I'm serious. That's what Muhammad said. So in the hadith he said, if we go, We are typing in English. Here you will see how Muhammad described the beauty of the Muslim women in heaven. Because the Arab, they are obsessed with white women, everyone will have two wives from the Houris, who will be beautiful, pure, transparent, that the marrow of their bones, of their legs, will be seen through the bones and the flesh. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. Can they say this is false? So this is how your wife in heaven she will be. Look at this picture. Guys, let us be honest here. Isn't this the dream of every man? If your wife she catch you, you think your wife she don't watch now? Do you think those women they let their husband go in the internet without watching them? Are you really that naive? Guys, do you think women they let you go in the internet without what? God knows what she have. She have software in your computer. She have a camera in the back of your bed. I mean, she will be watching. She knew. Trust me, she knew. You will find out when she come back from the kitchen. Just wait. Look at this beauty. Oh boy. Look at those high heels. So you will be in heaven. Look, you see, you can even see the poo-poo in her butt, you know. That alone is amazing. Dr. Zakir. No way, this is Dr. Zakir, my friend. He requested to join us. Wait, Zakir, what's wrong with you? Are you sure?
My friend Brent, how are you?
What happened? Who?
My friend Brent, how are you?
My friend Zakir Naik don't speak like this. Zakir Naik speak like this. بدنا تتر بدنا بقول دي تتبعد ذاكر نايك you know they do it and what are you talking about? This is not what Zakir Naik talk.
Oh my gosh, CP, you do me better than me.
What
this is why I love you, CP.
All right, my friend, thank you very much. All right, look at this. Oh man, she turned her butt to your face. That means winds is coming. Ahmed Nader, are you serious? How are you doing, Ahmed? Where do you go? Is that real Ahmed Nader or someone else? Ahmed Nader is a funny guy. Where did he go? He escaped? Yeah, he was not there to talk to me. Potato. Nader Ahmed. Nader Ahmed, I was debating with him many, many years ago. And then he agreed that his prophet have sex with the goat. And then he said to me, isn't having sex with the goat better than the Bible saying smashing the head of the baby? If he is here, I challenge you to say I am lying. He's here, right? You agreed, Nader Ahmed. You have it recorded. Aren't you? Look, guys, he recorded the debate and then he posted in his website and he says, any insult by Christian prince mentioned for prophet of Allah, I took it off. When all the debate is about having sex with the goat. So what is left of the debate? Come on, Ahmed. Come on, Nader. Come on. Join us. Come on, buddy. So you took only the insult? Only?
Assalamu alaikum, CP.
Hey, my friend, just a step down. We have Nader. Let's get him here. This guy is more fun than you. Just step down. Nader, come here. Come on. Come on, people need entertainment. Do you drink alcohol, Nader? You remember last time you want to debate me about alcohol? Go ahead. How are you doing, Nader? the most annoying sound voice. Speak. Nader, speak. Maybe this is not a real one. Maybe it's someone using his picture or something. Okay, Nader, come to the, speak. No problem, the master seed, no problem. Come to the mic. Why you left? No, I did not mute your microphone. You see, you cannot lie here because simply people, they will see in the screen on your icon if your mic is muted. Correct, guys? Like now, if I mute my microphone, people will see it. Same for you. So don't lie. You don't have a muted microphone. Come back and don't be a potato. I will tell your mom. I will tell your mom how you run away from me as usual. Do you want your mom to know? Come on, Nader Ahmed, come on. I'm waiting for you. Come on. What happened? Did he leave? He's here. He knew that when he speaks to Christian Prince, he will be in trouble. It doesn't matter what he say. Come on. Nader Ahmed. Seriously, people will be, disappointed of you. According to scientific study made by special counsel and scientists from Japan, that Nader Ahmed is the most scientific, knowledgeable Muslim in the world. And this is why I want you to hear him. Now, I warn you that his voice is very annoying, just to let you know. Me, myself, I feel like I want to vomit when he speaks. But still, I mean, what we can do? No, I'm serious. His voice is very annoying. There's some people, when they speak, I know, you feel like you are going to vomit after 2 seconds. But he have we have to admit, he have a holy Islamic voice. Where are you, Nader Ahmed? What happened to you? You came in the stage, everybody saw you. Stop being a kid. What do you want those people to say? Not by the way, Nader Ahmed, he played karate. Once he sent an email, but by mistake he sent it to Sam Shamoun. And he was telling those guys, Muslim guys, he want to beat them and break their bones, and he play karate. Yeah, karate. Me, myself, I don't play karate, sorry. I mean, he can beat me so easy. But I assure you that Nader Ahmed, he will not be the same before I fart and after I fart. So are you there, Nader Ahmed? What's wrong with you, man? Potato. Look at this position here. Nader, just focus with me. Nader, imagine me and you. We are Muslim now, and we are in the heaven of Allah. And we have this woman in front of us. And then you say to me, CP, you first, brother. I say no, a'udhu billah. You first. No way. They say no, 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 no. We have a lot of bananas and a lot of women. Just take one, man. Take one. You know? Nader Ahmed, where you go?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, so I just had a question about the Islam.
All right, your voice is cutting, but it's okay.
Oh, I said I have a question about Islam.
All right,
The question.
what is the question?
Okay, so I heard that like in the Quran it says like the Kaaba, right? Not Kaaba, sorry, your soul, right? It says that every time you sin, your soul is like, keep becoming black and black until it is like so black there's no like purity left, right? Is that correct? So
Uh,
like I was just wondering like is that what it says, like more or less?
First of all, you heard this from who?
I heard from the Quran.
Where in the Quran it says that?
Oh, I don't know. I can search, but like what I want to know is like when they're saying that, does that mean like the black people are impure and they're like not pure? Is that what the Quran trying to say? Is that
You
the meaning of
know,
it? Is saying
yeah. First of all, the Quran present that black color, like as an example, the black stone.
yeah, the Kaaba.
Yeah, the black stone become black because of the sin of a human being.
Yeah, so I'm saying like because they become black as they sin, does that mean like black people are just like full of sin? That's why they're
Yeah,
like
obviously
the color.
the black stone was white,
Yeah, so
and
it was pure before and now
yeah,
because it's full of sin,
and
black.
the one you are talking about in the Quran, this is not about the heart. This is about the face. So those who they are not believe in Islam, they will be black.
So
As
like the black people are like they're not believe Islam, so they're black, like they're
yeah,
full of sin.
obviously, being white is a reward. Being black is penalty in Islam.
Yeah, I mean of course, I love my white people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, of course, of course.
Are you black or white?
No, I'm brown, I'm Muslim, I'm from Pakistan.
Oh, okay. I'm blue. All right.
Sorry, what is that?
I am blue.
Oh, you're blue.
Yeah, I mean, you know. So here it says, on the day ID resurrection, when some faces will become white and some faces will become black. As for those faces, whose faces will become black, those people will go, you reject the faith, huh? You go to hell. And as those who they are white, Allah will say to them, you became white, huh? You will be in Allah mercy and paradise. Therein she will dwell there in forever. So this is what the Quran is speaking about, white and black. And obviously the Quran is written by a racist, consider being black as a penalty and being white as a reward.
So are we trying to say like, the Quran is like a racist? Like more or less,
Obviously
right?
Muhammad and Allah is racist.
I mean like they both bro.
The hadith said, if somebody compose the hadith, where it says when Allah created Adam, he hit him in his right shoulder, and then from his right shoulder, white offspring came like white ants, and he said to them, you go to heaven and I don't care. And then he hit him in the left shoulder, and from it, ants like charcoal came out, and those are the black, and he said to them, and you go to hell, you go to hell and I don't care. So this is very well known hadith, and Muslims cannot deny it. And this is how Muhammad proven to us that he is nothing but racist. Black, they are born according to Muhammad to go to hell. White are made to go to heaven. So according to Muhammad, black people are the bad ones. That's why they are born from the left shoulder. From the left shoulder. White people, they are born from the right shoulder. And I think the Asian people, they are born from where? I'm not sure.
Oh, yes. So, there's this one, like a quote that says the Prophet Moses used to take a bath alone, and basically, he was taking the bath, except he has a scrotal hernia, and basically saying that Moses put the clothes over the stone, and the stone ran away with his clothes. And he was like screaming,
Yeah,
"My
but
clothes, oh stone, my clothes, oh
this is a
stone."
true story. It happened to me once, you know. Once I
Oh,
was,
yes.
yeah, I was once in the Black Sea in Brazil, and I was in the beach, and then I went to take a shower. In the Brazil, you know, everybody is shy. Brazilians are very shy people. Like they don't even like to take off their clothes. So, you know, and because I lived in Brazil, I became so shy like them. And when I took my clothes, I put it in the rock in Brazil. I found there is one rock in Brazil actually. There's only one. I put it in the rock, and then when I finished my shower, I came back. There was a Brazilian festivals, you know, those like samba, you know, crazy people. So as the stone took my clothes and start running in between the samba people, and I keep running. But then all the Brazilian, they saw me naked, and they were able to find out that I have nothing wrong with me. The same story happened with Musa. So if you don't believe the story of Musa, well, it happened to me. How come? You know?
Yeah, I believe the story. I've heard a lot of the stories coming from the Quran. A lot of things. Also, like there is this one story. It was I don't remember the exact the verse, but it was about they say like, oh, I saw the Prophet Muhammad eating KFC. So could you explain that one?
Prophet Muhammad eating KFC.
Yes, yes.
I don't know this one. Teach me about it. What do you mean?
Okay, let me
What do you
let me.
mean?
So I remember
What do you
I've
mean
seen
KFC?
a
What do you mean
quote.
KFC?
It was like I believe it was like the KFC like fried chicken. I believe they
What?
said he was seen like eating the fried chicken. The text
Okay, what the problem
one
with
of
that?
the scholar.
As long he did not eat the rooster which Allah He set on it, there's no problem. Don't you know that Allah He set on the rooster?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. If God Himself He set in the rooster, and this rooster, his feet is in the ground, in the earth. Big rooster. That is a really good hunt. Anyway, thank you, my friend. Let us see the what your local is Scientologist. Go ahead, your local.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you a Muslim?
No.
All right. What do you like to say to us?
No. I just want to learn it more.
You want to learn
Like,
what?
can you please they always say, "Oh, how does 1 + 1 + 1 equal 3?" How do you explain this?
Who is the one who says that?
The Muslim.
Do you believe that 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you. So, like, as an
I mean,
example.
in a mathematical sense, no.
No, right, okay. But who is the one who believes 1 + 1 + 1? Do you know the religion believe in that?
They say Christian.
What do you think about Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him?
And he's a pretty chill guy.
He's pretty what?
He's a pretty chill guy. I
Pretty?
don't see it. I
Pretty what? Hello? Are you there?
No, I'm trying. I'm not a troll. The guy called me a
Okay,
troll.
so what do you
No, I
think?
said pretty
What?
chill. I don't. What do you mean a fake Christian? I Scientologist. Where's Christian in my
Okay,
name?
okay, listen. So what Scientology mean? Listen, what do you think about Muhammad?
I don't know much about him.
Okay, if I say Muhammad is a false prophet, do you agree with me?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, sure.
You are a Muslim, but you don't agree? You don't know?
I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Muslim.
So why you don't say he's a false prophet?
Okay, he's a false prophet.
Oh, okay. Now, who is the ones who believe that 1 + 1 + 1 equal to 1? Can you tell me who are they?
They say, I was talking to a Muslim, he said 1 + 1 + 1. The Christians believe that equal.
No, but we don't have such a thing. Wait, can you show me the verse in the Bible? It says we have a verse that says 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1.
No. But I'm just wondering, what does he
Well,
mean?
those are stupid people. They can say whatever they want. However, the one who says such a thing, Well, let us now calculate, use their numbers. The Muslim, they say Allah is not created. Quran is not created. So now we have two divine. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. So either now we have to accept that they have two divine and they are not one, or we have to accept that there's only one divine, and that is supposedly Allah, and He is the only divine. But all Muslims agree Quran is not created. Then we can add more calculation. Allah has no soul, but Allah have multi-body. Is all the bodies of Allah are one? So now let us imagine this. Actually, why we imagine? This is what Muhammad said. There is Allah, and this is the original, and there is Allah, which is the fake, which means Allah, He changed His shape and He come in the image of other Allah or other person. And we have now the Allah which left His body and become in a new body. And this person, Allah, He come to the Muslims in a new shape, and the Muslims did not recognize Him, and they accuse Him to be shaitan. So now, do we have one Allah or two Allah? What happened to the one Allah, which is the original shape? Do you know?
No, I don't.
If there's any Muslim would like to join us so he can discuss with us this topic.
The jihadist guy, he's been saying in the chat, saying you Christians literally say third-person sunset. Like, jihadist guy, he's talking, the mad garbage. I think he should join. Jihadist, I'm calling you out.
No problem. He can say whatever he wants, but he have to prove it. There's nowhere in the Bible says we believe in such a thing. But we have now proof from Muhammad that there is multiple Allah, and Allah have many figures, and He changed. So is it the same Allah? Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan want to say that Christian Prince is lying? If we go in the Hadith, we will find this. Let us see. Here, we read the following. This is a very authentic hadith, and this is, as you see, Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim. And now we will see that Allah, He will come to the Muslims in the image or shape other than the shape they knew or they saw first time. What happened to the first shape of Allah? Any Muslim can tell us? Any Muhammadan?
Yeah, brother. What is it? What is it, brother? I'm right here.
You are a Muslim?
Brother, no, but I think I could tell. I'm actually Hindu. So yeah, brother.
You are a Hindu?
Yes, I worship 99 gods. So what's going on here? What's going on? Let me check it out. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. God will gather people on the day of resurrection.
Lord have mercy. What's going on here? Come on, buddy. So here the Lord will come to us in the image other than the one we saw first time. As you see in Arabic, it says, He will come to them in a shape, in a look other than the one they knew. And He will say, I am your Lord. And the Muslims will not recognize Him. The Lord will come to us. And when the Lord would come, we would recognize him. Okay. This is second time. But the first time here it says, the Lord will come to us in a form, in his own form, recognizable to them, and would say, I am your Lord. They would say, we take refuge with Allah from thee. We will say, stay here until the Lord come. And then when the Lord come to us, we would recognize him. Do you see it? They did not recognize Allah. They refuse Allah. Why? Because Allah, he changed his shape. Then,
Where does it say Allah changed shape?
no, it says that.
Where does it say that?
Lord have mercy. Read the second line. And then Allah would come to them in his own form, recognizable, and will say to them, I am your Lord. And they would say, thou art our Lord. So first shape was not recognized, was different shape. Second form, they were able to recognize him. So Allah,
So in
he
the
changed.
Ashari Creed, we do tawil on these verses, and we say it's metaphorical.
Okay. I don't have time for kids talk, you know. Guys, don't come to the stage unless you are serious, please. I don't want to play. I'm not here to play. All right? Come to the stage only if you are serious. So as you see here, Allah come to them in an image other than the one they knew. So now how many Allah there is? Do Allah change or he don't change? Why Allah even have many forms? What happened to the first form? Anyone? Remember Muhammad, he been asked if we are going to see Allah in the day of judgment. This is not metaphorical. Are we going to see our Lord in the day of resurrection? Muhammad, he said to them, sure you will see him. Do you have a problem to see the moon, the night? So now we are talking about physical object can be seen in a very easy way. And this is how easy it's going to be seeing Allah. Do you see it? Is Nader Ahmad in the chat? Nader, come on, man. Just join us for the sake of Allah. Seriously, do you want people to say that you run away? What do you want your grandsons to say? Huh? Do you want them to say that Christian Prince, he asked you to come and to talk to him and you run away like a kid? Hello? Okay, guys, Nader Ahmad, he will come. He just need to take his vitamin, and he will be with us like in a moment. You know those people who play karate, they cannot just join. They have to, like warm up, stretch their legs. It's a karate. So what do you think? It's easy? No, it's not easy. Those are very busy people too. Yeah. Any Muhammadan? So as you see, Allah will come, and there's many hadith. Other hadith that says he will come to them in a shape other than the one which they knew. And the Muslim, even themselves, they use in the translation the word shape. Let us see if we can find that translation. Let us see. Maybe we can find this hadith. Where is the hadith? Yeah. This website is really horrible. Like, you know, it shows you just words. I did not search for the, I searched for the sentence. Very, very horrible website. Let me see if I can use the other one. Nader Ahmed raising his hand. I did not see it. Put your hand up, Nader Ahmed. It turned to be this website is the same garbage too. Okay, hold on. Let us see again. What's wrong with those websites? Why they are? Let us see something else. No boy. I have the hate in Arabic in front of me, but I cannot find it in English. We showed you one version of it, but I want to show you the one which it says in a shape other than the one which they knew. Let us choose the English one. Maybe this one will work in English. No. Sorry guys, I'm hurting your eyes, aren't I? In YouTube, let me change the screen for you, make something more comfortable. Remind you of the Jannah of Allah. Until I find the reference in English. Okay. We're still looking. Sometime, oh, look, I'm typing all this typing, and instead of Arabic, I'm typing gibberish. Oh boy. All right. Let us see. Okay. So here, let us see if we can find the one we are looking for. Let us look for the word shape. Aha. Finally. So then Allah, the Lord of the world, will come to them in a shape Nearest, by the way, it doesn't say nearest. It says in the shape other than the one they knew or they saw. It doesn't say their mind. That's false translation. And will be said, what are you waiting for? So Allah will come to them first in a shape which they don't recognize, and then Allah will come to them in other shape which they will recognize. Let's see different hadith. Let's see this one. Let us use the word image in this one. Here we go. No. Only one. It should be here somewhere. Yeah, here you see. So Allah, this is the hadith we want actually, but we need to find the English text where it says Allah will come to them. Let us use the word Allah. All right. So here we say, you see here they are using the same false translation, recognizable to them, but this is not what really the verse is saying in Arabic. Absolutely false. Let us see a different one until we find some honest one. See how difficult, if you know Arabic, you know how false it is. But if you do not know Arabic, all of them they look the same for you. You do not know, you know. All right. So here, this one. Let us see the word Lord, where we will find where Allah He come to them. So here we go. Allah will come to them in a shape other than they knew. Finally, we find a little bit accurate translation. Do you see the word shape? People, do you see the word shape? Allah will come to them in a shape other than they know, and will say, I am your Lord. They will say, we seek refuge with Allah from you. And now let us show you the screen for those who they are watching in YouTube, so you can see with us. Do you see it? And this is the link for the hadith. Maybe next time, in order for me to save me from looking for it, you guys can help and just post the link. So this is the one. You can make a comment, or if you save it in your favorite, this is the one that says Allah will come to them in a shape other than the one they knew. And let us post it in Ramble and post it in YouTube. All right. How is the sound in Ramble, guys? Are you having good time? Is the screen clear and this audio is good? I hope so. And this is the link for those who they are in YouTube. Feel free to save it. All right. So now the Muslim, when they speak about 1 + 1 + 1, now we have two Allah. What is the first shape and what is the second shape? And why even Allah doing that? What is the wisdom of that? Hide and seek? Is it a Halloween day? Imagine even the Muslims, they say to him, you are shaitan. When he come to them in image they do not know, they do not recognize, they will say, we seek refuge with Allah from you. And this is a statement the Muslims they've been taught in the Quran to say when they are disturbed by shaitan. So why Allah wanna do that? Any Muhammadan? Hey Nader Ahmad, people they are inviting you, man. Shame on you. Just come for 5 minutes. I mean, what will happen to you in 5 minutes? Why you are worried? What will happen? You think you will lose your virginity? In modern day debate, I don't debate in those platforms. You know that those are stupid. What modern? Here we go. Come and talk to me and use your boxing. You want to hide behind those guys? You want to hide behind the moderator. That's the whole issue, right? You are a potato. Be a man. There, when they would debate with this moderator, they, 5 minutes for him, 5 minutes for me, and the guy he kept lying. There's nobody cornering anybody. Yeah. Potato. Come to the mic. CP, stop calling modern day debate stupid. I call it stupid. What's wrong with you? Because there's no debate there. That's not a modern day debate. This is modern debate chat. A debate is where people, they corner each other, not 5 minutes for me, 5 minutes for you. And who need a moderator? What for? What for exactly? You need a moderator only if you want to hide behind somebody. Right? Those kind of form of debate, they are not a debate. They are just a silly, stupid way of bringing two people to collect view in the channel. But there's no debate in the debate. Find me one debate in those channels was worth it. Just one. I challenge you. No. This is why I will never do, those things. I will not even accept a moderator for it. I will accept moderator only if we get Zakir Naik or Yasser Qadi or Mufti Mink, just for fun. Seriously, I will accept moderator if we accept Zakir, if we can get Zakir Naik. Like, you can bring me, I debate Zakir Naik and Mufti Mink is the moderator, or I debate Mufti Mink and Zakir Naik as moderator. Like, we switch between them, and then it's going to be fun. Do we have any Abdul? Sheikh Asim, I will make him shish kebab in 2 seconds. Sheikh Asim is way easier to debate than Zakir Naik, because Zakir Naik, he can say stupid things. He, like, and he don't have knowledge. When you don't have knowledge, you can say anything you want. You can deny, you can refuse. A person who have more knowledge is way easier to debate. The more ignorant the person is, the hardest it is, or harder it is, to debate the person. I did not see Nader Ahmed raising his hand. Where is his hand? Anyone saw Nader Ahmed raising his hand? There's no way Nader Ahmed will raise his hand. I mean, the guy is terrified before even he talk. He's a kid, you know. Do you still play karate, Nader Ahmed? And you want to beat Muslims and break their bones? I remember your email was really funny. The Muslims even wrote articles against him. And they wrote article against the guy, his name Osama Abdullah. Osama Abdullah, the potato. He came to me once and he said, I said to him about magic. He said, Christian Prince, it's proven by scientists that magic is false. The second I showed him the verse in the Quran, everybody started laughing at him. Potatoes, all of them are potatoes. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? You need to be humble, my friend. My friend, I'm not going to be humble. What you can do about it? Are you humble? You are so humble to the point you don't even have a dot next to your name. What is your name? Sand? You need to be humble, my friend. What a potato you are. Potatoes. Any Muhammadan? Is Nader Ahmed still here or he left to the sky? He's here? Oh, let me see at his picture. Maybe this is a fake guy. Maybe this is not him. You never know. There's many people using pictures of other people. A lot of trashy people in the internet. Any Muhammadan he dare to join us? Mayday. Mayday. Well, this guy who called himself Nader Ahmed, if you don't come to the mic and make me hear your voice at least saying one word, then I will block you. Fair? So you better come to the microphone and say something to be sure this is you. Don't debate me, just to be sure that nobody is using your name making fun of you. I don't like those kind of people. We don't debate fake. Anyone? I don't see his picture in the second page. I don't see him. Where is Nader Ahmed? I don't see him here. Maybe he's gone. Yeah, I think it's a fake name. There's many silly, stupid people. They copy names of others, and don't be surprised if this is the case. If it is the true Nader Ahmad, he will come to the mic and he will spend the coming hour debating me about how to debate. Christian Prince, first of all, you have to agree with terms. And we will keep talking about that for the coming 2 hours. And then the debate will be 5 minutes, and then he will start bleeding from his nose in 5 minutes. But the first 1 hour is going to be debating about how to debate. And he will say to you, Christian Prince, you are running away from me every 2 minutes. That is Nader Ahmad. This guy is mentally ill. Like, what is named the guy? I forgot. Is Christian. So he challenged him to debate, but he did not use his name. He told him he is someone else. And then this Christian guy, they prepared for a debate. Supposedly there is a Muslim scholar is coming. It turned to be Nader Ahmad, so he faked the name. And when the debate started, they found a guy coming to the stage. This guy Nader Ahmad. Mentally ill. You have a brain of a kid. They thought someone else is coming. This guy don't even have high school. You know nothing about his religion. But all of them in the internet, all of them, they are scholars. Muslim kids, they can refute Christian Prince. 180 lies, Christian Prince. They are counting my lies, but nobody dare to come to me and tell me the lies. Any Abdul? Quran is a miracle? Why you don't come and tell us about it, Mr. Thinking? Come to the mic and tell us about Quran, the miracle. I like to hear you. Honestly, seriously. My friend, the statement you just said, it touched my heart. Any Muslim when I come to the mic? Oh, this guy is joking. I thought he's a Muslim. You know what's happening to us here? It's like somebody live in the desert and he's hoping for a drop of rain. We are out of Muslims. There's a story of Muhammad. He prayed to Allah to send rain. And then the rain came and the rain kept going. The rain kept going. The rain kept going until Mecca almost been destroyed. Look like Muhammad's prayer is very much answered, but in the wrong way. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? You know, if any Christian want to debate with Muslims, first of all, never debate Muslims in their terms and conditions. Muslims never fear and don't ever believe in their promises. Never. Number two, if you are a person who cannot return the mockery by mockery, don't even try. Those people don't respect, and they respect only the one who do mockery. If you are a person who speak in a professional way, they will make you look like a joke. It's like debating a clown. You will look like a fool by debating the clown. You just lower yourself. So if you are a person who think the debating Muslims is the same, or if you want to do debate like those James White, those stupid debate, that's not a debate. This is not a debate. Especially the one who is debating the Muslim himself, he supports us now. Muhammad James White. Stop calling people stupid because you do things differently. Exactly. Like now, I call you stupid because I do things differently. And why you are here? Huh? I am a person who like to call people stupid. You must be stupid to be here then, yet you don't like what I say. Get out of here. Potato. I mean, isn't it stupid that this guy, whatever I say, he don't like what I'm saying, and he is here. Weirdo. No. You know, if you want to debate Muslims, they if you go and see even Muhammad when he argue with people, what he do? The second he cannot debate you, he do mockery. This is what he did to his own uncle. He made a chapter about his uncle and his wife. Chapter in the Quran, the whole of it is just a bully. Islam is a religion of a bully. Like when Zakir Naik says those Christians believe in 1 + 1 + 1. This is nothing but a form of a bully, because we don't believe in that. Why you are making things up? When they say, and those supposedly are the professional one of them, when they say Christians believe that you can commit sin, sleep around, cheat, lie, rape, kill, and you are going to heaven because Jesus died for your sin. This is nothing but a form of a bully. They lie, they bully us, so they think by doing that they are winning an argument. I see some bad words in the chat. Guys, there is no need for those words. If somebody using a bad language, we will block you. Doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. So watch your mouth. Don't go down to the level of the bad person. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. When it's come to the Trinity, there is no mathematics, because simply we are talking about one God in 3 persons, and nobody says that this is we are adding other God to other God to other God. And if God cannot be 3 and 1 at the same time, then God cannot be God. Nader Ahmed, how are you doing, my friend? Go ahead. If it's you, talk. And you have no mute. Are you there? Go ahead. If you don't talk, I'm going to block you because I will consider you using the name of someone else. Go ahead. Push to talk. Hello? Do you know how to push to talk? It's not going to work with you. Did you say inshallah? You did not say inshallah. Idiot. You play karate, right? So you play karate, but you do not know how to do push to talk. Gee, karate. You watch too much cartoon, don't you? And you believe yourself. You know, when we were in the army, there is we have a trainer for martial art. And the guy is so proud of himself, and you know, like he walked like a rooster. He's a trainer, supposedly. And then he said, who know a little bit of martial art? One of those guys said, me. And you should see what happened. This guy who is supposedly there to be trained with us, he did beat the trainer in 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. In 2 seconds he fly. Hey Nader Ahmad, push the talk. Go ahead. You just made it. Talk. Potato. Let me see his name. I will block him. Obviously, he's a false person. Any brave Muhammadan? Mayday, mayday. Who dare? Hmm. Okay, maybe we will have some Muslims soon. How is people in YouTube doing? Are we doing good? YouTubian? Okay, YouTubian are doing good. What about people in Rambalian? Are you guys rumbling and ramble? Okay. Why you don't call Imam Dawal or Farouk or Zik? Would you give me their here? Give me how I'm going to call them? That's funny. Either give me the phone number of Jibreel or give them my Discord. They can call me. Did I say no? I don't know those names you are mentioning to me, but no problem. We accept all kind of a snack. Do you know the number of Jibreel so I can call Allah? Hmm? But hold on, what is the time now in the Middle East? Oh, you know what? I think this is the perfect time because Allah, He said, He come in the third part of the night. What is the time now in Mecca? Hold on. Uh, local time in Mecca. Too late. He is already left. I should have called like 3 hours ago. Man, we lost the opportunity. Allah come down every third part of the night. I thought Allah don't enter His creation, Muslims. Is that right? Hmm. Anyone? Nader Ahmadi is saying, did you guys hear my sound? No, we heard your fart. Okay, the king, go ahead.
Yes, hello?
Hello, go ahead. Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
What do you like to say to us? Convert me.
What is that?
I'd like to convert to Islam. Can you help me?
Yes. You
Oh,
can just say the Shahada. That's it.
that's it?
Yeah, that's it. You're a Muslim.
Did Allah convert to Islam too?
I don't understand.
Did Allah say Shahada when he became a Muslim?
That doesn't make sense
Why not?
because that's God you're talking about.
Well, thank you very much. But this is what the Quran is saying. The Quran
What does it
says,
say?
the Quran says that Allah, he said Shahada. Read with me.
Where does
Remember,
it say that?
remember, you are the one who said it doesn't make sense. Guys, did he say that? Not me. All right. This is your God
By the
saying,
way, I am at work, so I might have to mute sometimes.
you have to leave soon, very soon. All right.
No, I don't have to leave, but I do have to mute sometimes, just in case.
Okay. Read it.
Is that okay?
Did Allah say Shahada? Read it. This is chapter 3, verse number 18. And you are the one who
It's a
said to me it doesn't make sense.
little bit blurry.
Blurry. Eat carrot. Come on, everybody. Open the Quran on your side. Chapter 3, verse number 18.
Can you read it for me? I cannot read that.
I'm illiterate. I do not know how to read.
You're illiterate. What do you mean?
I know. I'm a prophet. And my name,
Allah bears witness
Arabian
that.
prophet. Don't you know my other name? I use Arabian prophet. All Arabian prophet do not know how to read. So read for me now. Chapter 3, verse number 18.
It's too blurry. I cannot see it.
Come on, my friend. Open it in your computer. No
I'm
problem.
at work.
It's too poorly here. What about you open the verse in your Quran, chapter 3, verse number 18.
Allah bears witness that La ilaha illallah
Uh-huh.
huwa and the angels and those having knowledge, maintaining his creation and justice. Okay, so what does that say? What is that supposed to
But
mean?
Allah saying
It
Shahada, don't you
doesn't mean
see?
convert.
No, it says
That
Shahid Allah, Shahid Allahu an la ilaha illahu. Allah.
that is to teach you how to say the Shahada.
No,
That
no,
doesn't
no,
mean
no,
you said
no.
it yourself.
Allah bear witness. Allah is not saying say this. Allah
Yes,
Himself.
this is for us Muslims to understand.
My friend,
This
when
is
I
how we
said to
convert.
you, did Allah say Shahada? You say does not make sense.
This
Now,
does not mean that he said
now
the
show
Shahada.
me,
I don't understand.
show me where it says that it says is teaching you, not him saying that. It says here, Allah bear witness, and he say in Arabic, Shahid Allahu anna la ilaha illa hu, etc. So don't make things up. So again,
I know what it says.
you do not
But
know what it
that doesn't
says. You
mean
never
that
heard.
this is
You
him.
never heard this verse
It
before.
doesn't mean that this
You
is him
never
saying.
heard this
It's
before.
to
Okay.
teach. It's to teach.
Be honest with me. Have you ever heard of this verse before? Be honest.
Are you Christian?
What?
Are you a Christian?
I don't know. I like beef, so I think I'm Hindu. What's the problem? Why you are changing the topic?
Does it explain in your Bible how life is supposed to work?
Yeah, it's explained. Like when you see
Okay, so this is the
I
same
will,
thing. It's just
I
the
will, I
explanation.
will explain to you. Like in the Bible, it says, "From their fruits you shall know them." And the Quran is a stupid book. What kind of God he himself converting to Islam?
This does not mean that he converted. This doesn't
Okay,
make
tell me
no
what it
sense
means.
you're
It
saying.
says first you say
It's
it.
to teach.
You,
It's to teach.
you say it is
It's
to teach.
teach.
Show me where it says he is teaching. Not even a
It
single.
doesn't need to be said.
Not even a single Islamic interpretation saying what you are saying. Why you are lying? If there is a single interpretation in the Quran, say that
This
Allah
is
is
what it
teaching
is.
us. If there is a single interpretation for the Quran saying Allah is teaching us here, why you are lying? If not, show me the interpretation saying what you said. Is that fair, guys? If the Muslims' interpretation for this, Allah is teaching us how to say Shahada, then you are right. If there is no interpretation saying that, that means you are making and fabricating answers.
1 second, brother.
1 year, I will give you 10 years.
1 minute.
1,000 minutes, no problem.
So that one just holds it, and that's a disposable.
Oh. Yeah, ask your friends to help you. That's good.
Ran over at that.
Yeah, come on. Sorry, 1 minute.
No problem, no problem. If you want, we can change the topic just for your to make you happy. No problem.
No, that is not why. We don't have to change it. I'm just, I got a customer right now. 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Give him Heineken. It's good. Don't give him Corona.
You got it, bro?
No picture here. What do you call it? What's that? Version. You know, this one right here.
Rectangle?
Just like tastes like mint, or is it? I just don't want that sweet.
This is mint.
It's
Yeah, it's the mint. All right, I got you.
Okay, I'm going.
Empty?
Are you done? Okay, guys, I will mute him until he is done. I don't want to go here. We will wait for him until he's done. Do we have any Muhammadan? This guy, he was excited and he want to convert me to Islam. It turned to be Allah himself. He said Shahada. Allah became a Muslim. Me, myself, I like to be a Muslim. Imagine I got a wife and her butt is 1 mile. That is my lucky day. I can invite my friends and we can play who can hike it. 1 mile butt, and it took Allah 1,000 years just to smooth her skin. So you can imagine how smooth her butt is. And now look at the challenge. We can make a program like those Japanese TV program, like those people jumping over the water, and it's slippery, So he's back? Okay. Are you back?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that.
No problem. In the chat, I thought you were joking. You said the Quran is a book of miracles. You were serious or?
Yeah. What do you mean I was joking?
So
what makes you think I'm joking about
it?
Do
you know any powerful miracle can blow us up?
I don't understand.
Well, you said the Quran is a book of miracles. Can you tell me them?
But what does it have to do about blowing you up?
No, I mean to blow our mind.
To blow your mind up?
Uh-huh.
It's a miracle within itself. It doesn't need to be explained.
Uh-huh.
It's been preserved. It's been preserved for 1,400 years.
Well, I have my book is preserved, and we have tons of books preserved. Secondly, as long as the Quran is preserved, can you recite for me the chapter of?
Yeah, but those are all secondhand.
Can you recite for me The
Those
chapter.
are all secondhand.
Can you recite for me the chapter?
Are they secondhand or are they not secondhand?
What secondhand? What is secondhand?
Your books are all secondhand.
Really? So why the Quran, the one you call it miracle, confirm our book?
Confirm what book?
My book.
Who says that?
The Quran. Allah. The one who make miracles. You cannot deny the Quran now, can you?
That is for the prophet to judge
But
in the courts of the Christians and the Jews. That has nothing to do with your book.
Yeah, but no, it has to do with my book. It says, confirming what is with you. You're a prophet, confirming what with us. The Quran is speaking to the Christians and the Jews.
That's because he judged based on your book when it came to court.
He is confirming what is with you. Judge what based on your book? So are you saying, Muhammad, you have our book? So now, does it say in the front of you?
Yes, he had your book.
Muhammad, you have our book? So how our book is second hand?
What do you mean? I don't get it.
If Muhammad, you have our books, that means our book never corrupted. Where is the book Muhammad you have?
When Jews and Christians had a problem within each other, then he would use that book to solve it.
Which book?
Out of respect.
Which book?
The Bible. What do you mean, which book?
Where is the Bible you are talking about? You have it, Muslims?
Do we have it? Does it make sense?
So how you can use it if you don't have it?
I'll pack a new program, please. And Colt 15.
Yes, he had your book.
Okay. Does it say in the front of you, confirming what is with them?
It does say that, yes.
What is with us? Does it say a Torah and the Gospel?
Yes.
So we have our book, and this is 600 years after Jesus. Now, why Christians don't confirm your book? Do you know?
Because we were after.
No, I am not. I am born long after Muhammad, and I laugh at the Quran. Do you want me to show you why I don't confirm your book?
Show me.
Huh?
Show me, yes.
Your prophet, in the Quran, Allah told him, if you have a doubt about you being a prophet, go to Christian Prince.
You're just making stuff up now.
No. This is your Quran, chapter.
I thought this was supposed to be serious.
I'm very serious and get me busted.
Chapter 10, like the chat.
Chapter 10, and look what the Muslim they add in the translation to fabricate. In the chapter 10, it says, if you have a doubt about what is revealed to you, Muhammad, go and ask the Christians and the Jews.
So what is the problem with that?
Let us check out what is the problem. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Does it say that Muhammad he have a doubt?
They don't, though.
Does it say that Muhammad have a doubt?
Ginseng.
What is that? I don't know what it is.
It comes in little bottles of like for sex.
Selling porn in the store.
Look like it would be in that thing right there.
This one?
Yeah. What is that?
It's the honey, but in a different pack. 1 second.
This is ginseng, right?
I'm not sure exactly. This is the honey, but
right.
Yeah, that should be it.
Let me see.
I will read it in a second.
What are you selling? Drugs? All right. We need a Muslim who can talk to us, not somebody selling drugs and condoms. Do we have any Muhammadan? If Muhammad himself he have a doubt about what is revealed to him, what kind of a prophet he is, he don't even trust what his God is saying to him. Any Muhammadan? By the way, when you go and you buy, do shopping with those gas stations, or especially, you know, I'm a Middle Eastern, I'm just warning you. I know what they do in those stores. They will put next to the cashier machine something, a cigarette box, some gum. So they put it on purpose there. So when they are calculating what you bought, they add that thing which is next to the machine, claiming that they thought it's yours. But now you don't buy it, so you do not touch it. You pay for it, you leave the station, mostly you do not check the receipt. They will sell the same gum or cigarette box for the coming 1,000 customer. And nobody will think for a second that this is why you need to look at your receipt when you buy from those places. They will put some gum or anything, you know, lighter, so you can add like $2, $3, anything, you know, to your bill, and they will sell the same product to 1,000 person, but nobody touch it. It is in the counter. What way you are run? You are selling condoms for sex. The guy, he asked you about sex. What? I don't want to hear that. So you want to talk to me? You know, at least finish your work and talk. What the guy asked you about sex? What is that? What is buying?
That's not the point. That doesn't matter.
What you are selling? Be honest with me. Are you selling drugs?
It doesn't matter. What does that got to do with anything we're talking about?
Okay, so let's go. So your prophet here it says he have a doubt. What he have a doubt about?
Oh, plus everything you said about the story are all lies.
No problem. What lies? Everybody heard the guy saying he went for something for sex.
Yeah, but you're saying this with the check your receipt.
Okay. No, I know very well what they do.
Maybe it's something you did, but
maybe you are a bad Muslim, not a good Muslim, Blaine. Yeah. Anyway,
maybe something you did. How do you know about it? If you know so much about it,
I heard.
Did you do it yourself?
I heard about it, and I don't buy from those stations.
You heard about it.
Yeah.
So whatever you hear is true.
Sure, I am like your prophet. So isn't it your prophet in the Quran, in chapter 9, verse number 61, it says...
change the subject.
No, it's you who mentioned here, and isn't it your prophet, he said, they said that he is an ear, whatever he hear, he think is true. This is your Quran. Can you read the verse for me? Why the Arab call your prophet an ear?
Okay, so do you follow the Quran?
I follow it for sure. I'm not following it now, you know.
You follow it?
Absolutely. Anytime I want to laugh, I follow the Quran for a comedy purpose. Read it.
Well, you're doing the same thing the Quran say, and you say the Quran this that.
No, read it. You're a prophet.
Well, why you do the same
You're
thing?
a prophet. He's an ear.
Okay.
People
you're
call
saying
him.
We are bad, but why do you do the same thing?
You're a prophet.
Habibi. The translation is incorrect. It says ear ومنهم الذين يؤذون النبي. The translation says, among them are men who molest the prophet. The word yu'zun is hurt. Molest is ikhtisab, right?
Exactly.
The translation is even off. That's not the correct what translation are you using for the English? The word yu'zun right there
it does
not hang on. The word yu'zun does not translate to molest in Arabic. If there's any native Arabs here or Arab speakers, they would know this.
Okay,
you can even look up the word hurt.
Hold on. The
translation for the word hurt translates to that.
Halal Muslim. Hey, Muslims.
What translation is this?
Just wait. Easy, guys. This is your Muslim translation. What's wrong with you? Isn't it? This is your translation. Here we go. This is Yusuf Ali.
No. I don't know who Yusuf Ali is.
Muhammad Yusuf Ali. He is a scholar.
I go by the Oxford Quran. So can you bring
so who's Oxford? Those are even kuffar.
What?
It doesn't matter.
Who is the Oxford? Are they?
Pull it up.
Muhammad Yusuf
Ali. So you're
Ali.
a Christian, right? So is the New World Translation an accurate translation?
So listen.
Of the Bible?
No, but okay.
Is the Book of Mormon an accurate translation of your Bible?
Listen, guys. So now the translation is wrong. Tell me here what's happening.
What do you mean what's happening?
What the verse is saying.
Why did you bring up the verse?
Because he said to me, you heard something, you believe it. So I said to him, Well, you're a prophet. He hears things, you believe it. Anything
Okay,
he
but
hears,
do you follow?
he,
You're saying you're a Christian, so you don't need to follow this. Why do you care about this?
I'm responding to you. Your prophet is an ear. That's what they call him. He's an ear.
But you're doing the same thing, so what does it matter?
Okay, hang on, because you don't even know what you're talking about. When it says they, who's they? Who's this verse referring
His
to?
family, the Arab, his Quraysh.
This verse is referring to Ahli Quraysh?
Uh-huh.
How do you know this?
I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Go ahead.
No. What do you mean you tell me? You brought up the
You
verse.
tell me who is the one here.
So how do you know this verse is referring to Ahli
I am
Quraysh?
asking you. As long you follow the Quran. Listen. Just to show you how silly the Muslims are. As long the Quran is a clear book, can you show me from the verse? This is referring to who? Are you
Referring to what?
Are you
So,
searching?
Habibi.
Don't call me Habibi. I'm asking you. Listen.
Look at the tafsir. So let me answer.
Okay, hold on. Why you are looking for tafsir? We will go to tafsir. I'm asking you.
Well, I actually hang on. I
Listen,
studied them in Azhar.
you say
So I actually contributed to some of the tafsirs under the contribution of some scholars in Al Azhar in Egypt.
Really? Who are you? Can you give me your name, please?
My name is Minshawi Abu Ahmad Al Ahmadin Muhammad, and I'm from Egypt, Alexandria. I studied
Shawi?
in Azhar for literally 7 years,
Okay.
and I contributed under some certain scholars in Masjid Al Azhar in Egypt.
Okay. So
Here's the thing.
As long you are a sheikh, so this means you are a sheikh, correct?
I'm not a Habibi. That I just told you I'm not even a scholar. I'm telling you I'm a
just makes
student.
stuff up. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you talk.
So you're studying Azhar doing what then? If you're not sheikh,
Do you know what a sheikh is?
what did you study? What did you study?
I'm not a sheikh, and I'm not a scholar. I'm a
What you
student.
study in Azhar? You study maybe medicine. Did you study fiqh? Did you study Islam?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so what is your education? Can you tell me, please?
I have a bachelor's in religious studies from Masjid Al Azhar, and I also have another bachelor's in medicine.
All right.
And subject of medicine.
All right. As long you have these degrees, so can you tell me without looking at the tafsir, this verse is about who?
Yes, this verse was about some of the charges of some of the hypocrites that made up these false charges against our Prophet ﷺ.
Who are they?
And he used to listen to everyone, and he let them freely do whatever, and he let them freely say whatever they had to say.
Who are they?
So they would find fault with him and say he is a credulous person. Everyone can approach him freely and may say whatever he pleases, and he readily believes whatever he hears. So this verse is addressing the hypocrites and the liars that were essentially making false accusations and criticizing the Prophet unjustly and for no good reason.
When I
But
say
my question to you is because hang on, this is not a,
listen. When you said to me, who are they? I said those are his tribes, and you said, who told you that? So now, as long you claim that you study for many years in Al Azhar, are you biting?
No, but the reason I'm asking you this is because you claim to be an expert on the matter,
Are you saying that you did lie to me, and those are not the people of Quraysh who they are making?
No. I'm asking you. I don't know who they are. I'm asking you
how you do not know? You said to me without going to tafsir, you can read it. You can tell me who are they.
But that's the thing, because you claim to be an expert. You claim to be an expert on the matter.
And I told you those are his
you
people.
You claim to be an expert on the matter.
I gave you the correct answer, and you are the one who opposed me, who said, who told you that? It's you who opposed me. I said to you his Quraysh, I said to you his family, so now you confirm that I was saying the truth, and you will be a hypocrite.
So now his own family, so the Sahaba are the ones saying this?
All of them, they are family. Isn't it the uncle of Muhammad was making fun of him?
Habibi, I'm asking.
Stop calling me Habibi. Is it the uncle of Muhammad? Isn't it the uncle of Muhammad was making fun of Muhammad?
What is the uncle of Muhammad? So this verse is about the uncle of Muhammad?
It's about all of them. You told me, you said to me, Al-Munafiqeen. Can you tell me who's Al-Munafiqeen here? Isn't it the uncle, one of them?
Before we move on, I'm actually amazed that you don't know what the word yu'zun, and you saw the word molest. You're an Arabic speaker, correct?
You see, you are an idiot.
You're an Arabic speaker,
sorry
correct?
to say, I did not even read the word molest, and nobody heard me saying it. This is your translation.
Habibi,
Stop
What do you
calling
mean
me
my translation? I
Habibi.
didn't translate this.
Stop,
I didn't
stop
translate
calling
this
me
verse.
Habibi.
I didn't translate this verse.
I did not read.
I didn't translate this
I did
verse.
not read the
You
verse.
brought up this translation,
Listen,
and to my shock,
listen. This
I
is,
think you're an Arabic speaker.
this is your
You
Muslim.
saw the word
This is your
Yuzun.
Muslim
Can
translation.
you allow me
Listen,
to talk?
let me
Can you
ask
allow
you.
me to talk?
Let me ask you. Why
No, I
Muslims?
would like to
Why
talk.
Muslims
I would
are
like to talk.
translating? Why the Muslims translating the word as molest if it's not? Give me an answer.
So I would like to talk. That's the problem. A Muslim can translate Arabic into English incorrectly. If something is just like I assume you're a Christian, correct?
I assume, yeah.
Good. Okay. Are you a Christian?
I assume, yeah.
Okay. Do you accept the New World Translation?
No.
You don't know what you don't accept the New World Translation,
No, I
right?
don't.
But it's written by Christians.
So listen. We are not talking about translation.
Well,
we are
I know,
not
but
talking
it's
about
written by
translation.
Christians. Do
But
you accept
get
the Book of Mormon?
But let me show
What
you.
about the Book of
Let
Mormon?
me
Do you
show you.
accept the
Let
Book of
me show
Mormon?
you. Don't be stupid. Listen. I did not translate this book, and
You have a
and
double
you're a
standard.
problem
You have
now.
a double
You try to
standard.
change
You
the
have a double
topic to
standard,
make
don't
it.
you?
You try to change the
This is a
topic.
poor
Now
translation, and I
listen.
told you,
Listen.
the
No
Arabic is not the
problem.
same.
No problem. But still, this is not the topic. I showed him the verse not because it says molest. I did not mention the word molest. It's you who mentioned it. You. I did not say it.
You were using the translation
No, I
that
just
has
show
the
in
word
the screen.
molest.
I just show in the screen. I open the verse.
Yeah, you
and this is your
claim.
translation.
Are you an
Now,
Arab? Do you
listen,
speak Arabic?
if
Do
I
you
show
speak
you
Arabic?
that your prophet was molested, do you challenge me?
Okay, well, I don't see what problem you have with this verse. Because
No.
Is
You are
addressing-
saying this is
this
wrong.
verse is addressing
Was your
hypocrites
prophet?
that, like you-
Was your prophet molested? Yes or no?
What are you talking about?
Was you are in Azhar University and you do not know? Was your prophet molested? Yes or no?
You were using a translation that is using the
I'm not
incorrect,
using a translation
verbiage
now.
to
I'm not.
translate
Either you
things.
say yes or
I just explained
either
to
you say
I think
yes
you're an
or
Arab
you
who might
say
have forgotten Arabic,
either
which
you
is,
say
honestly a
yes or you
disgrace to
say
both you
no.
and your parents.
Either you
But
say
the thing
yes.
is, you saw the word yu'zun. You don't even know what the word yu'zun means. I
Listen.
would be surprised if you even know how to read Arabic.
Right. It is.
You saw the word yu'zun, and then you saw the
It is
translation
you.
molest on the side.
Let me teach you how
and
to read
somehow
Arabic.
your
Let me
brain didn't
teach you
click
how
and
to read
realize it's
Arabic.
incorrect
You
while you were
repeat.
using that
You
translation
keep
to make an
repeating
argument.
the word wrong. It is yu'zun, not yu'zun, you idiot. You don't even know how to read the
I'm an
Quran.
Egyptian. If I say it like this,
An
it's
Egyptian,
right?
but is the
So
Quran?
if you
Is
know
the
how to
Quran
pronounce
written?
it, you
Is the
tell me,
Quran,
what
guys?
does
This
that
guy
word translate to in English?
he study in Azhar
Does that
University,
word translate
but
to
he do
molest
not
in
know
English?
how to read the word correctly, and the excuse is
Does
he's
that word
Egyptian.
translate? So you read the word correctly, but you didn't know that the
But you are the one who made.
molest
You
for
are
that
the
word
one who
was
said.
incorrect?
I'm sure you don't know how to read the Quran, but it's you who keep repeating the same mistake. I'm laughing.
Look at this.
You
look
keep
at
saying
this.
yu'zun.
And at this point, you're
It is
engaging in meta, and
yu'zun.
you're
So listen.
spurting out, and you're having a
Was your
spurt attack
prophet?
because I
Was your
embarrassed you for
prophet?
the disgraceful person that
Was
you are.
your
You bring
prophet
disgrace to your
molested?
ancestors.
Was your
So
prophet?
you claim to be an
Coward,
Arab,
coward,
and you
coward.
claim
Was
that
your
you know what you're
prophet?
talking about, but you see the
Let
word,
us see who knows.
and you don't know
Let
that
us
that
see
word is
who knows.
translated incorrectly. and you
Listen.
were using
Let us see. Guys, don't mute him. Who muted him? Who muted
Yeah,
him?
your lab dogs muted me.
Shut
your
up.
minions muted
Shut up. That means anyone. He mute the one I'm talking to. I will block you. Listen, potato. Was your prophet molested? Yes or no?
Molested by what? Like physically?
Physically.
No, he was not.
What if I show the reference in the front of everybody? What you will do?
What is the reference?
What if I show the? Do you challenge me?
What is the reference? I'm asking you. Show
I'm asking you. If I show you the reference, what you will do?
It depends on the reference.
It depends.
If you show me, what do you mean it depends? If you show me something that is weak, like a shitty reference,
so you are saying to us that
if
Muslims.
you show me a strong reference that is a
listen,
strong reference,
if it is
that I can't
okay, so if it is, if it's a guys,
so like the funny part is,
hold
you
on.
just want to,
Are you sure you are a man? Are you sure you are a man? You're stupid. You're stupid. You keep talking like a machine. You keep talking like a machine. You don't even want to listen. What's wrong with you?
So show me the reference.
I will show the reference. Here we go. This is the shut up. Shut up so I can show the reference. I mean, are you sure you're a man?
Show the reference.
Here we go. And now you claim that you know Arabic. Here we go. I will post the link in front of everybody. And now, shut up.
Give me, Habibi, why post a link? Do you have a hadith? What is your
I
reference?
have a hadith. This is a hadith. You're an idiot. Read it.
Okay, it's a hadith. What's the hadith?
Here we go.
And
It
what's
says,
the grade of the hadith? No, show me the grade first before you continue.
well,
Scroll down.
you will be the judge, and later we will see the hadith rate.
What do you mean I will be the judge? Each hadith has a pre-graded.
Okay, say,
Scroll all the
you
way down
can
to
say,
the grade of the hadith. I need the hadith number
so
too.
you say it, everybody heard you.
So number one, I need to know.
Show me the, show me, you say it, show me the shit.
That's number
Guys,
one.
he
Number
said,
two, I need you to scroll down.
Listen,
because
listen.
usually the hadith grading is at the bottom. So can
Okay,
you scroll down and show
okay,
everyone
shut
the
up,
hadith
shut up for
grading?
a second, shut up for a second. You said, show me the shit. You admitted that your books are a bunch of shit. Thank you.
You've just exposed yourself.
No, you said that. Everybody heard you. Everybody heard you. Now I will show you the shit. Here we go. This is your prophet confessing that his cousin, he raped him. Not only he molested him.
You're a coward.
Not only, shut up, listen. Not only he molested, not only he was molested, you're a potato. No problem. We will talk about the grading. We will talk about just step by step, potato. Here we go. Read and translate. Did your prophet say that his cousin, he did rape him?
Sure, Habibi. Can you send me the link?
Can you read it first? Read it.
In fact, I'll look it up.
Can you read it and translate?
I'll keep you muted and I'll look it up myself.
Well, here we go. And the hadith, it says Sahih. Here we go. You are a stupid idiot. Here we go. It says, Rijalahu, shut up, potato.
You just pulled out.
Shut
it's
up.
Probably a Shia hadith too.
This is a Sunni hadith, and this is Ibn Abbas, and you are a certified donkey. And this is Al-Muhaddith Al-Haysami. And it says here, Rijalahu Sahih. And this is mentioned in Imam Ahmad, At-Tabari, Fi Tarihi, Mukhtasar, Wat-Tabarani. And all the reference in front of our eyes. And you are a certified donkey. You claim you study in Azhar University for 7 years, yet you cannot read a verse in the Quran. Any hadith I show you, you call it shit. Thank you very much, I agree. And now this is an authentic hadith. And the reference in front of your eyes. Go, the mic is yours. Go. Are you dead?
Okay. I just pulled it up. Where do you want me to read it? I can unmute.
You said in the beginning, you said this is weak.
Where do you want
it is not weak. It is not weak, correct? Do we agree that this is authentic? You said you are going to bring me a shit hadith.
I asked you from the beginning. Scroll down and show me. You
okay,
didn't want to.
but why you said right away? Why you said right away it's weak? So you study for 7 years in Islamic University, Mr. 7 years in Islamic University, yet you do not know this hadith. How come? What they taught you there? How to make hummus? Huh? So did your cousin rape your prophet?
So that's the funny part, right? This hadith in itself did not get a original Sahih rating. Right? Go back down and read what the rating says.
It says authentic. All his men is authentic. It says authentic. What
does the rating say?
It says Rijalahu Rijalu Sahih. All of them, they are trustworthy. Read it. Read it. Potato.
So what does the one under it say?
So what it says? What's in the internet? It says Biqtidat Yasiro.
That's the thing.
Listen, potato. And not only that, we have the hadith in many places. Potato. We have the hadith in many.
This is actually beneath the Sahih rating.
So listen. So this is hey, listen, Egyptian boys. I know Egyptian. Listen, Egyptian. They are the fastest talking people in the world, but they say nothing. Excuse me. Stop talking. So now we confirm that your prophet not only molested, but he was raped by his cousin. And this is your book. And it says all the men are trustworthy. So you came to us, you are very angry because we are using a translation, which is a Muslim translation, saying the prophet was molested. Do you see how stupid you are? And now we showed you that your prophet being raped by his cousin. And all those who they reported this are very trustworthy. And this is the reference in front of you. And if we use Google Translation, and you will notice, guys, he will not let me talk. Do you know why they don't want me to talk? Because they think they can win an argument if they keep talking and they laugh. You are laughing at yourself. Let us use Google Translation. I will give you the mic back, but I have to mute you because you are a talking machine. Let us clear the selection. This translation keeps saying, all right, translate. We don't have selection. It keeps saying selection. Okay. What's wrong with this translation? It keeps saying translate selection, and then we click, it doesn't show us anything. Let us do it again. Translate it. Let us see this one. It opened a window for us. I want to show everybody how disgusting you Muslims are. You are saying your prophet was raped by his cousin, and this is in your books, and this are your scholars. Translate the section. I don't know what's wrong with this page. I keep trying to translate. It says to me, let us go out. Maybe we click here. Okay, maybe here. Finally. So now if we look to where it says my cousin. My cousin. What the cousin of Muhammad did to Muhammad. Let us look for the word. For those who do not know Arabic. My cousin have violated me, not my honor. It's the same actually. Now, if we go down, it says all the men in this hadith are trustworthy, very authentic. Do you see it? It says his men are the men of Sahih. Do you see it? All the men of those hadith, none of them is not trustworthy. So the second I showed him the hadith, he keep laughing. Oh, blah, 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 this is shit. This is, you know, this is. So now it turned to be your prophet was not only molested, but he was raped. Now, I will go back to you. Do you have anything to say about your prophet beside he was molested and he was raped? Go ahead. The mic is yours. And now
I'm muted. You muted me. So
because you will not let me talk.
So, okay, now I'm going to talk.
Okay.
So not only have you lied in front of all these people and demonstrated that you're a liar, the word rape is not even in the translation. That's number one. Number two, the word molest is not in the English translation. So you spent 10 minutes trying to translate it just to BTFO yourself.
Translate.
You just embarrassed yourself in front of all these people. So the word rape is not in there. It didn't translate to the word rape. It didn't even translate to the word molest. So actually, you know what's funny? I just violated your honor in front of everyone here.
So okay.
I just showed everyone that you're a buffoon. So I just violated your honor, Christian.
All right.
Prince. Does that mean I molested you or raped you? It doesn't mean that I didn't physically molest you or rape you.
No, in
I
Arabic,
violated your honor by embarrassing you and showing you as a buffoon in front of all these
Mr.
people.
Buffoon.
You just translated it into the English and it says...
You will not let me talk, stupid. But listen, this is Google Translation. If we go right now and see what Hataka Ardi mean, it's mean he raped them. You know Arabic, you are an Egyptian, and you practice that every day in Egypt. So now answer everybody. If we go right now to the dictionary, are we going to... Listen, potato. If we go...
So the funny part is, is that I just violated your honor, and I
Let us see,
violated the
let us
honor
see
of
who
your
violated
ancestors
who.
by
Listen,
proving
so
you
now
as a
if we
buffoon in
go
front of all
to
these
the
people,
dictionary,
right? I didn't physically rape you, but I violated your honor because you
listen,
are no longer considered
potato.
an honest
So
man.
explain
I
how
embarrassed
your
you.
prophet
So
honor
that's
is
number
by
one.
guys. He is saying
That's number
that he
one. Number
violated
two, if
my
you're an
honor.
Arabic speaker,
Listen,
this is
listen,
amazing to me. Is that you wanted to
potato.
engage in
This guy he is just a talking machine. As long you violated my honor, explain to us how your prophet honor was violated. You think you're insulting me now? You just insulted the prophet. Your prophet confirmed. He is the one who's talking, saying my cousin violated my honor. You said it doesn't say rape. Wonderful. But we know we can go to the dictionary right now and we can check what hataka ardi mean. Hatkul ard is you raping either a member of the family or the person himself. And he said my honor. And he violated physically, sexually. Hatkul ard in Arabic, everybody knows. I can go right now to the dictionary and everybody will laugh at you. So now Mr. One, Mr. The buffoon, who you violated my honor, explain to us how the cousin of Muhammad violated Muhammad. The mic is yours.
in front of everyone, Christian Prince, according to your logic, right? I just took your manhood in front of all these people.
Don't talk about manhood. Right. Listen. As long as you are talking about manhood, is there a chapter in the Quran speaking about Muhammad don't have a manhood?
This is all you do, right? Is this your entire spiel?
This is what
you
I
just
do.
jump around
Here we go.
and you try to get like
make
up false.
So you covered. I showed everything I proved. Everything I say. Shut up. Here we go. The verse in front of us. We go to the Quran. So I am the one who shows your prophet was raped by his cousin. I challenged to go to the dictionary. You refused. You are potato. And now we go to the Quran. Shall we? In the Quran it says the following. That the Arab made fun of Muhammad that he's cut off. He is cut off from what? He's after. Your prophet is cut off. Cut off from what? And now don't tell me I accept the translation. Remember, it's you who said Muslim translation is false. Now, your
own translation embarrassed you in front of hundreds of people. You're a disgrace.
Your prophet is cut off from what?
You're a disgrace. It's fine.
Your prophet is cut off from what? Go ahead.
What do you mean cut off?
It says in the shani'aka huwa al-abtar.
What's the verse? What's the verse?
No, the verse you don't know. This guy he studied for 7 years in Leather University, but you don't know what verse I'm showing. I don't know the verse. I'm showing.
What verse are you making the claim?
Shut up! I'm showing you the verse. You idiot. It's in front of you. I just read it in Arabic. You claim that you've been in the Azhar University for 7 years doing what? Washing dishes? Or the bathroom? So now your prophet is cutting off. He is cutting off.
So our own prophet cut off his own genitals? MashaAllah, brother. According to you, that would be good.
Listen.
That means he's trans. He's LGBTQ.
Exactly. Here we go. Your prophet, he never been a man. He pee like a woman. You won't show you the hadith where it says, like, look at him, he pee like a woman? The mic is yours.
During the days of Prophet Muhammad.
Is it true? Is it true that your prophet he pee like a woman? Is it true?
So what you're telling me, according to this
verse, is it true?
Because
listen, buffoon. Listen.
According to you, this verse says that transphobia and LGBT rights existed in Islam.
First of all, yes, they are exist in Islam. You are an ignorant.
I wouldn't be surprised if you make the claim that Prophet Muhammad was taking 50 milligrams of Prozac.
Just shut up. You say there is no lesbian in Islam and no gays. You are an idiot. You are a donkey. Here we go. This is the Quran. I'm losing my voice. You stupid idiot. You claim to be a Muslim. Are you sure? You claim that you studied for 4 years, 7 years. Don't you know that lesbian and gays are in the Quran? And they are exist in the time of your Muhammad? Is that your Quran? Idiot. Or this is my book. Read. This is about lesbian. And this is the penalty for Muslim women who they are lesbian. You jail them together so they can have sex. However, if 2 men of you, they have an intercourse with together, beat them with sandals. So Islam approve homosexuality, and your prophet, he defend the homosexual. And now I'm showing you a verse. And I challenge you to read the interpretation.
Okay, what translation is this? I'm
I don't
confused.
care. I don't care what translation, guys. The
I don't
translation.
know what translation
Listen,
this is. And
listen.
on top of that, that's not what it says.
Really? So what it says? Tell us. Tell us. Go ahead.
Is this for verse 17?
Are you searching Google?
Because verse 17 says the repentance accepted by Allah
Really?
is only for those who do wrong in ignorance or clearnesses, and they repent soon after.
Okay.
It is those to whom Allah will turn in for forgiveness, and Allah is ever knowing.
All right.
Wise.
Okay. So what?
That's the translation for this.
So
verse.
Abdul, we are reading verse number 16. You are reading number 17. You idiot. Read number 16.
That's the thing. Your verse number 16 is for number 17.
But are they two men having sex together? What is the penalty?
Habibi, where did you get this translation from? You're embarrassing yourself.
Give me your translation. In Arabic, it says "Waladani."
Okay, you want to use my translation here?
Yes, hold on. Let me teach you Arabic, you potato. This is why the translation says two men. Waladani. In Arabic, you say waladani only about men. You are an idiot. Open your camera, you coward. I want to show everybody in the world the one who studied for 7 years in Azhar University. So everybody will laugh at you. And I will show the interpretation for the verse. And this is about homosexual. And you are a potato. In front of everybody. Do you accept the interpretation of your scholars for this verse? Yes or no? The mic is yours.
Dependent on it.
Do you accept the interpretation of the verse by the scholars of Muslims? Yes or no?
I accept the interpretation from Qur'an.com from a reputable translation.
Reputable. Do you accept, Mr. Azhar University? Do you accept? Don't tell me reputable. I did not say from YouTube. I said, do you accept the scholars of Islam interpretation? Yes or no? Mic is yours.
Would you like to do that? Would you like to speak to me in Arabic for the rest of this discussion? We can have it in Arabic.
Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. No, I want.
I highly doubt you even speak.
Now, give me the answer. What this verse? What is this
Look
verse?
at this.
What
Your
is
Christian
this
is losing
verse?
his mind.
What-
He's having a brain aneurysm.
What this verse is speaking about? On why the translation saying if two men? Go ahead.
Two men? I told you, if you want to have a discussion, you can go to the translation I've given you for the rest of this.
Okay, give me the translation. You translate. Go ahead.
Because the translation for the verse is, in the two among you who commit this sin, right? Discipline them. If they repent and mend their ways, relieve them. Surely Allah is ever accepting of repentance and most merciful.
Okay.
The translation he's showing is incorrect, and not only is it incorrect, he's using it in order to lie to people. So at this point, I don't know what to tell you. This is exactly what like the Jehovah's Witnesses do and what the Mormons do.
Abdul,
they have crappy translations.
Abdul, stop crying. Stop crying.
So
people are laughing at you. People are laughing at you. Potato.
So if you
listen, listen, potato. Listen, you are talking to Christian Prince, you coward. You and your God is under my feet. When I say this is what I meant, I can prove it in a second. It is you, not till now, you did not show me any interpretation. Do you know why? Because they agree with me. Do you know why? Because you are a false Azhar University graduate. In fact, the Azhar University is the lowest university in the world. Only losers join it. This is your, listen carefully, this is your highest website in the world, official government of Saudi Arabia. And now I will unleash you and you read for me. Does it say to men of you? And isn't it this is Al-Qurtubi? Is Al-Qurtubi Shia? Is this the Tabari? Is Al-Tabari Shia? Go and read. Go ahead. Are you there? Are you dead?
I'm muted. I'm here, but I'm muted.
Okay, now tell me, does it say there that those of you two men, they do it?
It doesn't.
All
does
right,
not.
let us see if you know how to read. Here we go. I will put it in front of you on the screen. Read carefully. Read.
I don't know what this is. What website are you?
Read it. Read and translate.
I don't know what website.
You
this is,
know
I'm
what
sorry.
website?
Can you
This
go to
is the
Quran.com? I don't
official.
know what website
This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I will post the link. And this is
I don't know
tafsir.
what website this is.
And this is.
go to Quran.com,
I don't care what the. Who care about the website you cover? This is official government.
This is, and on top of that, this is a.
Shut up. I mean, the Britnet women in the delivery room will talk less than you. And guess what? We took the Quran out of your bum. You coward, you keep denying what you see in front of you. And this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I will post it in YouTube. I will post it in Rambo. I will post it in Discord. Everybody will see that you are a bad person, which means a good Muslim, trying to defend Islam by lying. Here we go. Every one of you can check if this website is a government website. Government of Saudi Arabia. Not only that, I will go to the government website of the Kingdom of Jordan. Shall we? I mean, if the men, the Muslim men in Egypt, they speak this way, what Muslim women would do? Thank God I am single, man. If the men, they speak like this, what the Muslim women will do? So now we go, and he will say again, whose the translation is this? This is, I don't know, I care only for Islam.com. Yeah, by the way, I will go to Islam.com so I can get you busted. Are you sincerely ready? So now, let us read together. And now this is in English. You have no excuse. Everybody will see in a second. Can you read for me what it says there? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. Don't tell me in Egypt, don't believe in al-Jalalain. Read.
It doesn't say anything about beating them with flip-flops
It
and
says,
sandals.
it says
right?
that. It says
so
that.
This is to show you that
it says that. It says that. Read it. Read it. Read it.
Read what? Go to Qur'an.com.
Read it. It says beat them with sandals. Read it. It says beat them with sandals.
This is a tafsir, Habibi. This is a tafsir.
So?
This is another crappy translation.
Really?
Go to Qur'an.com.
Anything is a translation. Anything is a website. Anything. This is your Islamic website. This is an official government of Jordan. If you go down, it says Royal of Ahlul Bayt, the royal family of the family of Muhammad, Institute of Islamic, Amman, Jordan. So in Islam, and the guys, he claimed that Muslim didn't have gays. Your prophet is a gay. So now, does it say, I show it to you in Arabic, in the beginning you lied, you said it doesn't say two men. So we show you At-Tabari, we can show you Al-Qurtubi, and now we are showing you Al-Jalalain. Can you show me one tafsir? Can you show me one?
I can show you. Can I share my screen? If I can share my screen, then I'd love to show you.
What do you want to show?
Give me permissions to share my screen.
Tell me the name of the book. I will put in the screen. Go ahead.
It's Qur'an.com.
Tell me the name of the book.
Qur'an.com. I just gave
Is that the name of a book?
That's the name of the website where the Qur'an is. For the
No problem. Tell me the name of the book which is going to give interpretation for this verse.
Qur'an. So you go to Qur'an.com and you go to the surah that you want to talk about.
No, give me the name. I will give it to you. From Qur'an.com. Do you have tafsir in Qur'an.com?
Yes, you have tafsirs that you have access
All right.
to.
Can you read for me tafsir in Qur'an.com for the verse?
Yes, and the two among you who commit the sin, discipline them. If they repent and mend their ways, relieve them. Surely Allah, ever acceptance of repentance, most merciful. The word flip-flops, shoes,
you are an
not
idiot.
mentioned.
You are reading
All of this that you're saying
potato.
is not mentioned.
Potato. I said read.
Dude,
I said
low IQ.
potato, low IQ. You are a low IQ, the one who believed that your penis will be endless. I said read for me from Qur'an.com, the tafsir, you idiot. I'm not asking you to read the translation, which you like. I said, you said that you accept Qur'an.com. Wonderful. I asked you, do Qur'an.com have tafsir? You said yes. God, did he say yes? Did he say yes? He said yes. You are a liar. I am in the website there and there is no tafsir. You are a potato.
Show us. What's wrong? All of a sudden you have a problem going to the
read
website
for
now
me.
on,
I am in the website. Where is the tafsir for the verse? Show me.
Why don't you show everyone? Go to the website on your shared
Here
screen.
we go. This is
the crowd.
you stupid. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid. Listen.
Why are you pulling the website? What are you pulling the website on your phone? I'm confused. Just type it in your chat thing.
All Muslims are confused. I never saw a Muslim is not confused. Your prophet is confused. Isn't it your prophet he tried to commit suicide?
So when you go here,
so now I am in your website. So when
you go here,
where is the tafsir? Where we can find the tafsir for the verse?
The left menu option, the top left corner. And if you scroll down, it shows you the network of all of where you could access the tafsirs and the network of where you can access everything. Okay. So you're lying, right? You just don't know how to use the website. Okay. Now go ahead and look up the verse that you're talking about.
Wait. Tell me the tafsir you want to read from that website. Go ahead. Why are you jumping like a monkey? What's wrong with you? You told me there's a tafsir. I said, okay, no problem. We go there. Now I want you to read for me the tafsir for the verse. What tafsir you want to read? From that website. Go.
Yes.
What tafsir you want to read from this website?
Go right now.
Tell me. Don't tell me. No, tell me the tafsir. You said in this website, potato. You are a liar.
The verse that he showed,
you are a liar. You said in this website there is a tafsir. I'm asking you, please. Can you show me the tafsir? You can post the link. Open the tafsir and post it for us. Is that fair, guys? I have the website in front of me. There's no tafsir. There's none. So now I'm asking you, can you post for me the tafsir which you are talking about? Go ahead.
Followed by the vast majority of Muslims and scholars that it says...
Who is the one? Sorry, I did not hear you. What tafsir are you reading?
Translation where he said that to beat them to beat them with sandals and flip-flops. Show me where it says to beat them with sandals and flip-flops.
I showed you. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mute you. You're just having a spurg attack. Habibi, go smoke a cigarette, come back and...
Abdul, the one who smoke is you as a Muslim. You covered, you run away? Show me the tafsir you are talking about in the website where it says that it is not about two men. The mic is yours.
Punishment includes cursing, shaming them, and beating them with sandals. This is not part of the hadith.
I showed you. Here we go.
This is not part of the hadith. This is not part of the verse.
Okay, why you don't show? Listen. Potato.
Included the word sandals and flip-flops. This is on camera. This is all recorded on my end too in OBS. I can show
me the verse. I showed you the verse. And I showed you the translation. You said you did accept the translation. You stupid idiot. Then we went and we showed you the interpretation. And now you don't accept the interpretation. Then we asked you which interpretation you like. You said Qur'an.com. I said wonderful. In Qur'an.com, there's no tafsir. If you can't find it for me, please give me Qur'an.com tafsir so we can read it. Can you please, if you don't mind, Your Majesty, give us the link For Qur'an.com, the tafsir. Okay, somebody posting. Hold on. Here we go. This is Qur'an.com, and this is the tafsir. Now you have no excuse. Somebody found it.
This is a tafsir. It's an explanation of the verse. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yes, tafsir.
You're embarrassing
You are the one who said to me you accept
Your
Qur'an.
initial verse that
But
code
but
with the English translation had the word
potato,
sandals in it. So you're embarrassing yourself.
Potato, you said you accept tafsir in that website. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir.
Quranic translation for the verse.
Listen.
So this is all dishonesty. You're just a
You
rat.
coward. You coward. You said you accept the tafsir in the website. We found it. What's wrong with you? And it says here, two men. Two men. You know, I will make everybody laugh at you, die laughing at you. So guys, he keep bragging, he accept only this website. Did he say that? He said that. All right. So we will see now what his own website is saying. Not me. Now he will say he don't accept it. Two women about the verse before it, and two men about the verse after it. Read it. About this it was revealed about the case of two men. So now this is your website. Potato. Are you going to deliver the baby from your vagina now or of your anus? Finally, we have the website you like.
The sandals.
Listen, here we go. It says in the front of you, this is about two men.
This is a tafsir once again. This
Yes,
is not,
you stupid idiot. You said to me, get out of here. You know, guys, should I kick you or keep him just or a monkey for fun? Isn't it him who said he accept Qur'an.com? Isn't it him who said that? So we showed him the government of Saudi Arabia. We showed him the government of Jordan. We showed him their own translation. You don't accept. He said only Quran.com. When he called me, he accused me of lying. He said, this is not about two men. Where did you get this translation from? This is just a interpret translation. So now this is your website.
Quranic verse. And then that's when I accuse you of lying, which you are a liar. You could easily pull up the verse right now on Qur'an.com and prove to yourself that you're a liar, but you're not going to do that, right? I have it on recording.
So listen.
I have it on recording of
Absolutely.
you showing me the verse with the translation.
Absolutely. I showed you the verse. I showed you the verse. I showed you.
You're using a translation.
Okay, hold on.
Number one, that is incorrect. Number two, that you know is incorrect because you're a dishonest rat and you're using it to lie to people. And number three, you from the start of this discussion, you told me that you don't want to use tafsir. I have no problem with tafsir.
No,
right?
I am the one who said, you coward. I did not say that. I am the one who charged me to use tafsir. But I said to you, which tafsir you accept? You refuse to say. And now we are showing you your Islamic tafsir. So in the beginning you said this is not about two men. It turned to be about two men. Now, I want you to tell me, is Ibn Kathir is a liar like me, according to you, which is recorded, or Ibn Kathir, Al-Jalalain, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, they are lying like me, and there is no one is honest like you. The mic is yours.
Probably a compliment. Monkeys have an IQ of...
Who is the one who gave him a mute? Oh, he muted himself. Okay. Listen, Potato. Where do you go?
I didn't mute myself.
Okay, you did. So listen. Is Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain all agree with me against you? And you accuse me of lying. So why now Ibn Kathir is saying
that you showed the translation for initially, and I have it on recording. In fact, I'm going to clip it out right now and upload it.
Skip it. The translation in the website you choose. This is your website. Guys, is that Quran.com? Do you see that? Do you see that address? Do you see it? This is the translation of the website you've chosen. This is a website of your choice. It's you who keep saying Quran.com, Quran.com.
Right here in
Quran.com.
front of me, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the video that I recorded of you doing this. So how are you going to run away? How are you going to run away at this point?
My friend, it's recorded and you are famous already in YouTube. People dying laughing at you. By the way, you do not need to record.
The only people that are dying laughing at me are
yeah.
the monkeys.
So now answer me. Why Ibn Kathir, potato? So now why Ibn Kathir? So what is the okay? Hold on. Potato, talking machine. You know, when a Muslim Sunni he died, they put a piece of cotton in his anus because he leaked. Serious leak. And I think it was meant for you. Now I want you to explain to everybody here why Ibn Kathir is saying this is about two men, when from the beginning you say this is a false translation. Nowhere it says two men. I want you to insult Ibn Kathir, accuse him to be a liar, and Al-Jalalain, and Al-Tabari, and Al-Qurtubi. Go ahead. If you don't do it, you are a scumbag and you are a coward. Because guys, it doesn't say two men. This is the whole argument. Then we showed him that you beat them with sandals. He said it doesn't show that, and we will show you more. Because we can show you now from the same website, your donkey, the other tafsir, as long as Ibn Kathir is there, then we should find, guys, is a Jalalain exist in the same website? If somebody can find me a Jalalain, so we can laugh. Because if a Jalalain exists in the same website in English, we can put it in the screen and everybody will die laughing at you. So now, I want you to admit that you are a big fat liar, and Ibn Kathir agree with me, not with you. Go ahead.
Response was, oh, it's just the same thing. And he closed out of it. It's on video. It's on video of him doing this.
It's in videos. Yes, it's in videos.
How can I make any of
this? Listen, it's in video. We know we are recording it. People are loving it. Now I'm asking you, do you agree that Ibn Kathir, he took my side against your side? And Al-Qurtubi and Al-Jalalain and Al-Tabari agree with the Christian prince according to against you, the one who spent 7 years in the Azhar University. Now I want you to explain to everybody why they agree with me against you. Besides you are crying and making your clown. Why they agree with me? Go ahead. Not with you. Go.
They're agreeing with you because you're a dog. And they're all dogs. That's fine. I just looked up your screen, man.
Guys, Ibn Kathir is a dog. Did he say dog? Did I hear correctly? Did I hear correctly? He said Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir, the highest scholars of Islam are dogs like me. It's recorded. By the way, isn't it your prophet last name is a dog? Or I'm lying? Go ahead.
So what I said was that the people in the chat that are agreeing with you
are... No. I asked you about Ibn Kathir and you said the reason they agree with you. I said, it's recorded. Now you try to bite it. By the way, again, is it true that your prophet last name is dogs? What's wrong with dogs? It should be honorable name for you. Am I lying that your prophet last name is dogs?
So the funny part is, right, is I said the people in the chat...
Don't try to fix it. It's too late. It's recorded. Now answer, is it true that your prophet last name is a dog? So why you are calling people dogs? Your prophet last name is dogs. Not dogs, because nobody knows his father. He was born 4 years after his father died. And he married Zainab bint Jahsh. Zainab, the daughter of the donkey. What a family. What an honor. The wife, her last name is donkey. The husband, his last name is dogs. So now listen, let us go back to zero.
I mean, your most popular video on your YouTube channel is talking about this disgusting whore who you claimed was killed but wasn't actually killed.
Who?
She was found alive and she looks disgusting. She looks like a meth head.
You are talking about
waste of time, right?
You are talking about Hamas.
Entire spiel. So this is actually interesting.
Okay, listen, Egyptian boy. Why Egypt? As long as you change the topic, and you are calling this woman a whore. Isn't it Aisha, she was accused in the Quran to be a whore, and she was found alive after 3 days was missing? The mic is yours. And the one who accused her to be a whore is the Muslims? Go ahead.
So the funny part is, this is your entire spiel, right?
Yes
like
or no?
It's so easy to
Yes or no?
understand.
Yes
This
or
is what
no?
you do. You just keep up making random lies.
Don't change topic. You switch to talk about the Jewish women, and you said they found her alive, right? Is that because you are good, or because the Israeli army, they molest you, all of you, and you Egyptian are a bunch of cowards, a country of 100 million, an army of 2 millions, standing in your ass, you don't dare even to sneeze. You talk too much. You say nothing. You make a threat, you don't dare to do any action. You have a big population, but all of us, we knew what kind of population it is. So potato, don't change topic. In the Quran, there is no punishment for homosexuality except this. Nowhere. And women who they are lesbian, you jail them together. In the top of that, the Jews you are talking about and you are calling them names, your stupid God in the Quran called them my favorite. He never called you favorite. In fact, the Muslims, they say bad things about Egypt. Shall I show you? The Muslim Sunni and Shia, they say that the one who drinks from the dishes and the pots of cooking pots in Egypt, he will become the youth. He will become a pimp. Is it true, or I'm making things up? Muslim halal. This is how the Arab look at you.
So the funny part is, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna keep making up like random lie after.
No, listen, challenge me. Anything I say, it challenge me. Is that fair, guys? As long as you are saying it's a lie, say in front of everybody, you are a big fat liar. Anything I said, I have to prove. We are here, you are here. So are you willing to challenge me?
Yeah, so you think you're going to show this where you keep mod abusing me, where you keep muting me over and over again?
What do you mean?
Are you going to show this in your video?
Molesting you?
Are you going to show in your video where you lost control like a coward? You got upset and your emotions overtook
So now,
you.
so now admit.
Are you going to show that in your video?
So now, yeah, my video is in YouTube.
Because you're a coward. That's what you do.
Let us see
your entire spiel is just making up lies.
Okay, let us talk about
power.
Let us talk.
Using shitty websites and lying over and over again.
Shitty website made.
Dishonest. And I don't think it's even you being
shitty website made by Muslims. Isn't this your shitty website, you idiot? Isn't this your website you asked me to open for the 15 minutes? Guys, this donkey is mentally ill. He keep asking me to open this website for the last 20, 30 minutes. And then we open it, he called it shitty website. I don't know what to do. I made you famous. You said your name. You said your name. I made you famous. 7 years in Azhar University. 7 years. What you were doing there? 7 years in the Azhar University. Now this guy, he did join us for what reason? Why you are here? This guy, the general, why you are here?
So I was the one who sent the link, and I was the one who started screaming at him because he was lying, and he was telling us, "Oh no, there was no sandals on that website," and I proved him wrong. And I jumped into the chat because you weren't able to pull up the verses, and this guy was gaslighting the chat, making stuff up, lying like a dog. So I had no choice.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. All right. But do you see, guys, how they lie? We show them their scholar one after one. I never said anything without showing the proof and the reference from their own official books. I don't care about the website, but because we're in the internet. Otherwise, those are books. This is not a website. This is a book. And by the way, Ibn Kathir in English is not the same Ibn Kathir in Arabic. If I show you the Ibn Kathir, I have them in the shelves. The books of tafsir, there are too many. They have a translation for Ibn Kathir, all those books in one small book. What happened? It was diet. Ibn Kathir decided to lose weight. All right. If we have any Muhammadan want to try his luck with us, feel free. Beat them with sandals, huh? Another Ahmad, come to the mic, man. I mean, this guy, he have 7 years university in Nazar University, and he was showered with poop. So imagine what would happen to Nader Ahmad, who don't even have high school. Just imagine. Hello? Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, sister. How are you doing, brother?
I'm fine.
They're kind of funny. They don't accept the translations. They don't accept the tafsirs. They don't accept the hadiths. I mean, what's good about this religion?
No, it's the point. The point is to deny so they can save the ass of their prophet from being spanked. That's the whole issue. But
I get it.
Yeah, and he tried to talk so fast because he's trying to escape the topic. You know, like this is what they do. Like, so like he don't let you talk. At the same time, people will not get what he's saying. They won't even catch what he's saying. He will try to make mockery of you, put you down. You know, but in reality, we have reference in front of us.
I won't bother you anymore. Take care, brother. Take care.
All right, take care. Any Muhammadan? Who's next? That was a good entertainment.
Hello, Stevie. How are you?
I'm fine. Go ahead.
I just want to say something. I know I don't want to take your time, but I noticed this guy was very, very deceiving because he said something that caught my eye. Like he was saying, "I'm going to clip it. I'm going." All his purpose was to come, deceive, like his Allah, and clip it. That's why he kept talking. He was talking over you. So when he clip it, his life will not be proved wrong. So he was lying.
No, who care? I mean, they can. Who care? You know, you see, Muslim they will support each other. It doesn't matter how much you shower him with his poo-poo.
Yeah.
But we have the videos in both in Rambo and YouTube, so he can clip as much he want. Okay.
Yeah, but he was trying to show off to his abdu's, his
Yeah,
friends.
he think maybe he thought. I think he thought that he is going to record and then he will clip as he said, and then nobody will know really what he said and what we said. But that is not the scenario. Everything is recorded.
Yeah, and since he's coming to clip and record his lies because he's talking over you, don't accept him. He's here now. I wouldn't, because he really gave me a headache. He kept talking like a
Okay, just it's okay. You can mute the server if you don't if you have headache. I like those kind of headache. It's fun. Hey Muslim, how are you doing? So did you get yourself like some fuel and come back? Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Oh my God, man! You guys are scared. I bring fear into your hearts.
Oh, wow, I am so scared.
I brought fear into our hearts. Look, I didn't want to come here. I apologize. I didn't want to come here and bring fear into this woman's heart.
No way.
She's afraid.
Just don't cut your bullshit. Excuse me. Be a man and speak to me. Don't go ramble over a woman, you idiot. You want to be a man now in the women? Will scare me. Let us see. And as long you are talking about scared, Is it true that your prophet, he used to be scared at night when he do poo-poo? Is that true?
So the recording that I have
Is it true?
it has his voice too.
Shut up. Is it true? Talking about scared. Is it true? Guys, you don't want to talk about it. Did he mention scared? I mean, did this guy, he mentioned the word scared? He don't want to talk about it no more. Is it true? And I want you to say to everybody that Christian Prince is a big fat liar. Is it true that your prophet, he's scared when he go out at night to do his shit? Yes or no? Go.
I never thought I'd come here and make like 100 people seethe and cope, honestly.
Yeah. Well, let me show you what happened to your prophet when he do shit. This is your hadith. Sorry, this is your Quran. Your prophet, he received the chapter of Al-Fatiha during his shit time. Excuse my language, guys. And each time the angel, he come to speak to your prophet, Muhammad, when he's doing his poo-poo, he get scared and he run away. Now the mic is yours. I'll read for us. Go. Is it true?
Yeah, I mean, you just keep muting me over and over again.
Because you are rambling. You are a hero. You are a brave. But you will not read.
Are getting out of control.
So now listen. Is it true?
Because I keep talking.
Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true that your prophet?
I thought you weren't the coward.
Is it true? So you will not answer. You are ashamed. Who is the one who gets scared? I assure you, this woman, she will go out to do his business. She will not be scared.
That's weird. I thought you were manly.
Listen, don't talk about manly. So now I'm asking you. Is it true what we see in front of us? Yes or no? That you're a prophet. Each time you want to do shit.
You guys are on so much copium. It's actually insane.
Okay, just get out of here. Or sit down like a potato. Guys, let us see how Muhammad and what he witnessed. Muhammad, when he go out to do poo-poo, which, by the way, the hadith says that the earth swallow his poo-poo because it's so yummy. It says, each time he go out to do his poo-poo, like in Arabic it says, baraza. Baraza from buraz. Buraz means shit. Whenever he goes out to do poo-poo, he hears someone calling him, Muhammad. And whenever he heard this voice, he used to flee. Christian Prince. What? This is not Zakir Naik. Who's calling? Christian Prince. First of all, this is my son was calling you. And today, I threatened you to debate my son. Okay. Is that your son who would study for 7 years in the University of Azhar, but you don't know anything in the shelves except at the bathroom? Christian Prince. First of all, my son, he speaks 7 languages. And he wanted at the university for 7 years. But he don't know even the verses of the Quran, what it's saying. I keep showing him verses after one, and then he keeps saying, he don't even know how to read the verse correctly in Arabic. And he said to me, he's an Egyptian. Is your son is an Egyptian? Christian Prince. First of all, I wasn't in Egypt and educated. It was my wife. What? Your wife, she was an Egyptian vacation, and your son is Egyptian? Oh, okay. All right. Who is the coward? You're a prophet, he is doing poo-poo, he hear a sound, he flee? Huh? Clip it, clip it. Clip it, my friend. All right, we have a good time, actually. We hope he will come again and again. Do you want to say anything, Sue? Okay, let me disconnect you from here then.
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I just want to say that I think you fried him deep like a potato, and I wasn't scared at all. All I was doing, it was just annoying. Yeah. I was annoyed. I wasn't scared. But I had to point out that he really made, he went out of his way to mention that he's going to clip it, and he kept repeating it. So that tells me, I mean, it takes a little common sense to realize that he came just to talk, and clip it. Shame
So
on
what?
him.
It's okay. I
That's
mean,
all I'm gonna say.
I
Shame on him. I'm
I
not scared.
encourage, me myself, I encourage every Muslim to come, talk to me, and clip it.
Clip it.
Yeah,
This is gonna be his new
you
laughing
you better leave.
cliche.
You better leave.
Clip it.
You better leave now because I'm going to talk about different kind of a clipping.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, CP. God bless you.
According, look like the Muslims when they come to me, they clip it badly, too much. So Abraham, when he decided to become a Muslim, the Muslim Abraham, which we do not know, when he decided to become a Muslim, he decided to clip it. This is what he meant when he spoke about clipping it. The guy Abraham, he used an adze to cut his penis. I mean, I don't blame him. The guy, I think, I don't know. I mean, 2 meters, 3 meters. So if he missed like 5 inches, 10 inches, who care? You know? I mean, my grandfather, he did the same. Actually, they told me that my grandfather, he closed the door of the van in the highway. They were like, he put it there, like it was only like 6 foot is gone from it. Yeah. Because it was a month of Ramadan and he decided to fast. So he gave it charity. Any Muhammadan? Clip it, huh? This is what the Muslims they do. Like Mimi Hijab, they clipped the video of the woman. She was saying all kinds of filthy things about Jesus. Did you say that to her? I said I was quoting your filthy prophet, you idiot. Potato coward. Okay, singed your mic.
Hello, CP. I wanted to say something about these Muslim guy's words that he said that your website was fake. I saw that this website had URL and it said something.edu.com or something. Like when a website uses edu, it means education, and you cannot use this domain without showing documents for this. So this website was 100% real website, and you cannot have this URL if it's not official.
Not only this.
Site.
This is Saudi Arabia government website. This is not any website.
Yeah, exactly.
This is government. You can go down and to the end, and you will see it will show you this is the Ministry of Islam. All those websites is run by the Ministry of Islam. Here we can go all the way down, all right, and then it says you can click at the main page, and then you can go to the Ministry of Islam from there.
Yeah, I wanted to just mention this.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man.
You're welcome. Or anyone can take the link and you can find the owner. Like you can find the owner of the, you will see it's the government of Saudi Arabia. Let us see. Domain. You go to domain and you can search for the domain, and then you will find the owner of the domain. It take a minute. It will show you the address. It will show you where it is. Who is where is hosted. Yeah. Do we have any Muhammadan? You have to shout, you lose your voice. You remember I told you They try to win an argument by mockery. And this is an example. Imagine I'm showing the reference in front of his eyes. I show it even from the website he said he accept only. And he tried his best to do mockery, because this is what Islam is about. It's satanic.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want a NyQuil before I leave the store, man.
All right, what do you want to say? Go ahead.
Do you want a NyQuil?
I want what?
NyQuil for sleep.
Oh no, you can give it to your prophet because he used to faint every few seconds. No, seriously. Is it true? Is it true? Is it true? Is it true, my friend? I'm serious. I'm serious. Is it true? Is it true that your prophet used to faint? My friend, is it true that your prophet used to faint every few minutes? Yes or no?
Man, you got spanked tonight. Come on.
No. Listen. I'm serious. I'm serious. Please.
You're shaking, man. Your
Here we
voice
go.
is shaking tonight.
You're a prophet. You should give him the medicine to your prophet, please. Here we go. It says the prophet, messenger of Allah, the messenger of Allah fainted the one who was sick. And you're a prophet. He keep waking up and coming back faint again. Your prophet was a fainting guy. Actually,
it's okay. I bring you NyQuil and a Band-Aid. No worries.
Listen. Am I lying? Guys, is it says in the front of us that the one who keep faint is Muhammad? What medicine you gave him? Camel urine?
As soon as somebody that has knowledge, you guys just mute.
What knowledge? Here we go. You're a friend. Your friend came here. We show him all the reference. He refused. And now I'm showing you Sahih. Here we go. It's in front of you. It says you're a prophet.
Block him? Block him?
What?
Did you block him? You guys blocked
him. He don't let me talk. He's a talking machine. And did I show the reference? Be honest. Did I show all the reference? Even he called Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Jalalain, all those scholars, he called them dogs.
Okay. As soon as anybody tells you, go to this, you run to that. But why today you don't want to run to it?
I went there. I went to his website. I went to his website. He refused to accept it. This is his website. It says it was revealed. Listen, when he called me, you were next to him, and he said,
"Let him talk."
Let him talk. So did I show him? The website he chosen?
In front of you. Mute him again or not? Is all I'm saying.
Because he keep rambling, he keep cursing, he keep saying bad language. So listen.
Both of you talk.
Listen. I want you to read. I want you to read for him, and then you tell me to give him the mic. Can you do that? Does it say in the front of your eyes that this is revealed about in the case of two men? Does it say that? Read it.
Okay. So what about it?
Does it say that?
It says that, yes.
All right. So when he called first moment and he said, where do you get this translation? Where do you get it says two men? And you agreed with him. And you said it doesn't say that. You agree with him. You know that. So you support now. This is his website. This is his own interpretation, the one he accept. It says this is about two men. He said, you don't beat them with sandals. Doesn't say that. When it says beat him with sandals, I accept only. Shut up. You say it.
You do the same thing.
Shut up. Listen. You see, trying to avoid. Did he deny that it says beat them with sandals? And he said he accept only this website. Here we go. It says beat them with sandals. It's in front of you. So I want you to say now, before I give you the mic, doesn't say that in the website he chosen, beat them with sandals. Yes or no?
Let him use the screen just like you do.
Does it say that? This is his website. He said you accept this website.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not fair. You are a hypocrite like him. This is his website. Halal. I made you halal testicles today. So now does it say in your website, beat them with sandals, yes or no?
So the funny part is the original translation that you showed on the website.
Shut up. Does it say in the website you said you accept only? Beat them with sandals, 2 men, yes or no? You said you accept only this website. You screamed calling for it. It's recorded. You can clip. So now, do you admit that you are a certified donkey when you challenge me to show you beat them with sandals from this website? Yes or no? The mic is yours.
You need to tell your guy to calm down, Mojabil, man. Tell him to chill out.
I know, I'm chilling out. Trust me. I'm laughing at you. Now read for us. Instead of mockery, what about you give the people the answer so people they see a smart person? Does it say what you refuse and you reject and you accuse me of lying? Does it say beat them with sandals, 2 men if they do that? Either you admit from your website. Does it say that or not? The mic is yours.
The translation does not say that.
Shut up. This is the translation. It's in front of you. This is your website. And this is your Muslim So what this is Arabic now? This is Arabic? Guys, this is Arabic. This Egyptian boy, he thinks this is Arabic. The translation doesn't say that. And let us say for the sake of argument, the translation doesn't say that. So why Ibn Kathir saying that if the translation doesn't say that? I will give you 3 options. Ibn Kathir is from India and he speak the language of Sadiq. He don't speak good Arabic. At-Tabari, he don't speak good Arabic. He is from Pakistan. Jalalain, he is an idiot in Arabic. He is from the Chechen Republic. Some they say he is a Turkish. Aman Rabbi Aman. So what the heck is this? This is your website. This is what you've chosen. This is what you challenged me to show it. He left. Potato. All of you are potatoes. Like your God. Like your prophet. Potatoes. Beat them with sandals. Sandal is Allah's choice. Don't complain about it. Your Allah, your choice. Hurt the Muslims by speaking about it. They got so upset. They cannot even rest. Praise be to Allah, the one who created sandals. Yes, Zed, the mic is yours. Are you there? I noticed that cat picture is very popular. Are you there, Zed? Hello?
Still learning how to use this platform.
It doesn't matter, my friend. See, I'm an Arab. If an Arab guy can use the platform, you can use it. Trust me. Just put your hand. You can sit in the keyboard. It's going to work. This is what I do first time I came here. I don't know how to use it. I just sit on the keyboard, you know. It's going to be one of those keys. Just sit on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, I think it's working.
All right, good.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. I keep losing your voice.
Getting into the habit of using the push. When I'm pressing the space bar to push, it's also moving the cursor inside of the chats.
Maybe you should click in your mouse to take it out of the chat so it doesn't stay there. Like a click somewhere out of this of the chat screen, you know, to avoid that issue. So?
Okay.
All right.
Appreciate your patience. Still learning how to navigate. Greetings to the congregation. I just wanted to thank you for going on air and sharing your perspective, and also wanted to share a differing perspective because I have some feelings about halal Muslim and their thoughts and feelings about Islam and how it relates to the rest of the Abrahamic faiths. And it's just something that I've noticed coming in a way that is combative and would rather speak in ad hominem. They would rather speak to your character as opposed to address the matter at hand. And all it does is illustrate that the matter at hand is as awful as we thought it was.
So I don't understand. You were watching this guy Halal Islam. Did you watch him?
I did.
Okay. Did you witness that he lied about everything I just showed him in the screen?
Yeah, everyone got to see that for themselves.
All right. So now, why Muslim did do that? What do you think? And you are a Muslim.
I think there's a phrase that is called cognitive dissonance. And this is when someone shares information with you that destroys the foundation of your reality. And for some people, it's easy for them. Reality is like Legos. It breaks apart. It's easy. You just put it back together with the new information and it comes together. And there's some other people that glue the Legos together. And so when it breaks apart, you're not putting Legos back together. You've got sharp pieces of plastic and fragments that you're working with now. It's painful. Now you have to start to reconsider, what is my community? How do I engage with my family? How do I engage with my understanding of God? Everything falls apart. And so they would rather fight with you. They would rather call the chat monkeys. And I mean, the whole point is supposed to be outreach. I don't know what type of advocacy that is for a faith, but it just speaks for itself.
But I'm surprised. I'm confused now. Actually, are you a Muslim?
I was raised in Islam, so I'm very familiar with the rituals and just what's expected of the faithful.
So you left Islam now?
Yeah, I would say that confidently.
Because I was shocked with what you are saying, because this is too much honest statement from someone who believes in Islam.
Yeah, I believe that the world is too big for I really resonate with the belief that the God that we worship would send a messenger among the people that can relay that in something that, in terms that we would understand. So in one region they understand the mustard seed, in another region they understand the mango seed, in another region, and it's just I'm more open to the idea of there being prophets sent to different communities than there being Muhammad, and if you don't understand Arabic, you're going to hell, essentially.
Yeah, you see, there's a guy in the chat. His name is Nader Ahmed. I don't know if you heard of him. He is laughing at you because you said master seed. Nader Ahmed, why you don't join us?
Isn't this the fool that tried to sign on several times only to disconnect and then blame the mic?
Yeah, he is just faking it, actually. There's no way. I mean, it's not working. But this guy, Nader Ahmed is very well known. He have a big mouth, but he don't dare to debate Christian Prince. He will debate someone else.
There's a lot of cowards in the chat that can keep him company.
Yeah. So, my friend, why you left Islam?
To be honest with you, I couldn't, between me and myself, I'm thankful that I've had exposure to a variety of faiths for compare and contrast. And I've actually had a fair amount of exposure to the church specifically. And I remember having some very powerful experiences in a church with the youth group and all of that. And I wouldn't have called myself Christian then, but I very much, if you were to ask, like, what makes someone that thing, I would say that, it's the faith. 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 I found that what makes a Christian to be very honorable, even if I didn't understand the story completely.
Will sound good for me. Well, I'm happy that you decide to leave Islam. You sound like a very intelligent person and a person who decided to use his brain. And the
I mean,
sense,
courtesy to people like you, honestly, I truly appreciate your bravery and your wisdom. And you could be doing anything this evening, and you're here with us, and I very much appreciate that.
oh no, I'm here every evening for the last more than 20, 23 years, you know. Every evening almost. So it's not just one evening. Yeah.
I wish I could have been exposed sooner, but I'll take late over never.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do my part and I believe in my mission seriously. And thanks, we are thankful for the Lord that He gave us opportunity to speak to millions of people around the world. Muslim, they can deceive people because they don't know. But I believe, you know, we are exist for a reason. And I believe I know Arabic for a reason. And I believe I was born in the Middle East for a reason. So that reason appeared today. So I can demolish the liars and their lies and make everyone who is looking for a truth to see it. They can lie to everybody, but they cannot lie to us.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy to have you, my friend, and maybe
Happy to be here.
maybe you can talk to the king. He is a Muslim, and you are an ex-Muslim, and maybe I will sit and watch. What do you think? The king,
Yeah, happy to.
you want to talk to this guy who left Islam? Maybe you can convert him back to Islam. What do you think, the king?
I'm trying to be convinced. You know, honestly, if someone could show me the way back to Allah, like, I'm open-minded over here.
Go ahead, the king. Bring him back to Islam. Tell him about the virgins.
Yeah, you just gotta watch what happened to this guy, whatever his name is, Christian, whatever today, and you'll be convinced.
He was watching.
I mean, if wow. Could you say it any more clearly?
you got nothing to say, huh, man?
I mean, what can I say to that? The Christian guy, whatever his name is, that thing, whatever he said, yeah, that was crazy.
They're using tactics. They don't let nobody speak. If somebody with knowledge comes on stage, they mute and block.
Who are you talking about?
But this is not true. We were showing the reference.
That is true.
And he was talking. He was talking. He refused to read.
Every time he talked, you guys muted. Your admins, whoever they are.
That guy was talking a million words a second. What are you talking about? Were we here for the same?
This guy does the same thing. Okay, so what is the problem? He wants to get his point across. What's the problem?
What point? We are showing reference. He refused to read his own reference. And you yourself, you agree the reference says that, but he denied it. He denied the reference he asked for.
There is a difference between making a point and dumping out the box of arrows.
No. If he's got something different to show you, then let him show you.
He showed me nothing. He showed me nothing.
You don't let him.
He said,
you don't let him.
No, he said, go to Qur'an.com, and we did. And he is still.
He said, let me share the screen. Why you don't let him share the screen?
It's the same. This is the screen. Here we go.
Let him use
I cannot change the setting of the whole server for one person. Same time, I told him, give me the website you want to open. I will open it for you. I will put it in the screen. And we did. No. This is your website. It doesn't work. Is it? No, it worked this way. You can give right now. You can give me a website. I will put it in the screen.
No. Here, this is not fair.
Yeah, this is. It's not fair that he called Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, all your scholars, he called them dogs, and he said they agree with you because they are dogs. It's not fair.
He didn't say that.
He said that. No, he said that. In the top of that, in the top of that, I keep asking him, why Ibn Kathir agree with me? He refused to answer. I will give you a question. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to talk. I will give you 5 minutes to tell me why Ibn Kathir agree with the Christian Prince against your friend. Go ahead.
Can we bring him back?
You tell me. Okay, you listen, because he will not answer. You want to bet? Do you want to bet?
Bring him back, and I will make sure that he does.
All right, bring him back. Invite him back. Go ahead. Bring him back.
unblock him like you guys blocked him. So let's see
I
what
did not.
happens.
I did not block anybody.
Yes, your
Hey, Christian
server's blocked
Princess. So
every time.
I'm talking to him right now, because I invited him here. He says if you let him talk 2 minutes each of an
Exactly.
uninterrupted
That's
time,
fair.
he
No
said he'll
problem.
come back. He
No
said he'll
problem.
come back.
No
Okay,
problem.
let me invite him
But
You
back.
know
but
he's
Thank you.
lying. He's not
but
going to talk for just
but
2
there
minutes.
is
Okay.
That's what I'm
but there
thinking,
is a
but let me
condition.
invite
Blocker
him
now.
back
No, 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 no.
anyways.
Hold on,
Say
Hold
guys.
on.
Please, please. There's a condition. He can talk not for 2 minutes. He can talk for 5 minutes, and I will
Okay,
keep.
perfect.
5
And I
minutes.
will not.
Okay.
But I have a condition. He have to
What is it?
apologize for lying, saying that the website.com, Quran.com, does not say beat them with sandals because he made me lose my voice.
Okay, so what? How about your
I
whole
think
chat
I think he
apologizes for all the
misinterpreted
words?
the whole entire conversation there. I think
And
he
and
thought you said it during the translation of the Quran, not the
and your
No,
tafsir.
no,
and
no.
your
You
whole
see,
chat
who care?
apologized for the way they act.
Listen, if I have wrong translation, those are scholars. So how they are translating this as two men? So
Fair, fair.
from the
Have your
beginning,
whole chat apologize too.
listen, don't tell me what you know. Who cares? Just go.
Exactly.
Just leave, my friend. Just leave. Just I don't have time for kids.
Yeah, finally,
Just leave. I
finally.
don't have time for kids. Just take a hike. Who care if you Muslims agree or don't agree? We got you busted. It's recorded, and we have the reference in front of us. So when he's saying this is not a translation, he's trying to make it loose as a liquid. But the translation can be confirmed to be true or not by the interpretation. Because why the interpretation will say this is about two men if the Arabic Quran does not say so? Do you understand? So he was trained by translation, but he is the one who refused translation. And he speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. We do not need the translation. In Arabic it says وَالَّذَانِ. Anyone he knew, a basic Arabic, little Arabic, he knew that الَّذَانِ is not for females. It's for two males. This is why the interpretation is speaking about two men. It did not come from the sky. For this is what the Arabic word says. The verse before it is about females. This is why it goes there. If you go up, you will see it says about two women who they are doing homosexuality of your women. And those of your women who commit illegal sex, women, there's only women. And the verse after it is about gays. The one before it is about lesbian. So this potato, he don't want to admit. He denied first that it says beat them with sandals. And he says this doesn't say that in the Quran. Who care? This is the interpretation. And he brag about open the website, openquran.com. And we did. And this is his website. In fact, when I opened first time, I did not find where tafsir is. I could not find it. I thought there's no tafsir. But the gentleman in the chat, he found it. And he
CP,
gave us the link.
CP, he's saying I really want screen current. Like, so I don't know what links, like, because he wants to really show you with Quran.com. I don't know what links he wants to show you with.
He can post the link and I will put it in the screen.
Okay.
Same time, isn't it me showing me now Quran.com? Isn't it me showing the Quran.com right now? What is this?
It is.
So he wanted Quran.com, we showed him the Quran.com. So
Exactly. He did. I agree.
what is the excuse? He have no excuse. Talking machine. I feel sorry for his wife, man. Man, this woman, she will have a headache in 2 seconds. She will jump from the balcony if she live in a high floor.
Okay, let's see if he's on. That's good enough. I think he's just scared at this point.
Because he's saying you were muting. He felt like he was being muted a
It's
lot.
okay. It's okay. My
But
friend.
he wasn't answering any questions. He kept trying to create his own questions and then give his own answers.
No, no.
Whenever he would say, "Give
Actually,
me the answer to this,"
he answered. He answered me already. He
Well,
said,
can I tell you what the issue is? He's talking at people, not to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, by speaking louder, he's trying to avoid the embarrassment. As simple as that, you know. And then the excuse of a translation, this is not an excuse because both of us, we speak Arabic. Same time, we have a judge who is a Muslim judge. And I showed him his own judgment, scholar after scholar. So how in the world he can say he don't accept? How he can say they are dogs? That is a very stupid, you know, way to refute somebody.
Also, by the way,
yeah,
a lot of people in the chat بيحكوا عربي على فكرة.
I know. Yeah. And Muslims who they are watching too. I mean, and not only that, I mean, we are showing that this is, even if you speak Arabic, you go, this is Ibn Kathir. Right? This is Ibn Kathir. So what the problem? Why Ibn Kathir? I ask him many times, why Ibn Kathir want to side with the Christian prince against you? Give me a reason. If there's any reason.
The trick is the Quran sides against itself.
Yeah, I mean, either you, and he insists. I mean, he is a fool to the point he should open the Quran, this website, and see what is there first before he challenged me to read from there. But he did not. Instead of reading what is there, he threw the word. Like, you know, I upset Quran because he was open translation and he thought if he show me the translation only, he can escape the embarrassment. Yeah, but that doesn't work with me. Nader Ahmed, why you don't join us, man, so we can laugh? Nader Ahmed will join you and he will tell you, this guy Nader Ahmed, last time he spoke to me, I spent more than 20 minutes asking him one question. Is alcohol good or bad? Christian Prince, I don't understand the question. Listen, is alcohol good or bad? Very simple question. Still, he could not answer. He will never answer. Do you want us to play your voice, Nader Ahmed, so we can laugh? Is alcohol good or bad?
Hello?
Hello. What do you want to say to us?
I cannot hear.
Using the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
He said he's not gonna join. He said live stream perms or no. So I told him then there's nothing we can do about this.
Who care?
Really?
We
I don't know why he's so hooked on live stream perms.
We have him busted already, and he can cry as much as he want, and we have it recorded, so he can cry as he wish, right? He can cry. Yeah, he wanted to show us.
You're just gonna let your brother fall into Jahannam?
He wanted to show us this translation. That's all what he's crying for.
No, we've been trying to get him back in here, but he really wants. We can't risk someone just randomly who's just joined today just live streaming. We don't know what they're gonna put on the screen.
Yeah.
Especially at what he was saying.
No, he can give me the link as long as we see Quran.com. We will put it.
Give us the link.
And here we go. This is the translation. This is the translation. No problem. This is the translation. But the translation here is not correct. Okay, if we challenged any Muslim now, do you accept this translation? What is this? This is a translation of who? Any Muslim can tell me? What's the name of this translation? Who is the translator in Quran.com? Let us find out.
It's usually Clear Quran by default.
Okay.
Scroll all the way up. It's usually Mustafa. If you go all the way up, there's like over 30 different translations. You have to go all the way up to the beginning of each chapter.
Okay, so if we go
right there,
here, here.
Go to change where it says translation by. Go to where it says change under Dr. Mustafa.
I don't see. Okay, here we go. All right, change.
Right there, and you'll see a
Oh,
bunch.
this is not
See, you have
okay.
Yusuf Ali's right there. Yusuf Ali's the
And
fifth
this
one
is
down.
Yusuf Ali.
That's the one That's the one you're using.
Exactly. He said he accept.
So Yusuf Ali's on Quran.com.
Yeah. So
I
he
don't know
said
what he's.
he said this is a shit translation, but he said he accept only Quran.com. But this is Yusuf Ali is there. So Yusuf Ali, his shit translation is there. You know, we can put all the Muslims. Who care? You see, this is a false excuse. In the same time, I confirm to you that this guy, he will call Mustafa Khattab himself a potato chip and poo-poo as soon he see a translation you don't like there. Translation for the moment, but they don't accept the whole translation. So they say, I accept this, I don't accept that, when they want.
And they have the nerve to criticize Christianity for having different books.
Yeah, for us, you know, the translation, like anyone can make it, but there is a book Christians agree upon, and there is one nobody agree upon. As simple as that. So Muslims now, when they list this is in their website, I can, no problem, I can say, okay, this guy don't agree with Yusuf Ali, no problem, but he speak Arabic. And we have the interpretation for the verse, and those are scholars who speak Arabic, not YouTubers, and they agree with me. So how they agree with me, and why they are saying two men if the verse doesn't say so? Why a scholar who speak Arabic very well, he will come to a conclusion, which is the same conclusion of a Christian prince, if they are scholars in Islam? Are we going to find his name, this guy, in any of those official websites? No. Ibn Kathir is there, Al-Qurtubi is there, Al-Jalani is there. Same time, I challenge any Muslim to come and join us and tell me what translation he accepts. You will find none of. They said we don't accept any translation. They don't. Hey, the king, what translation you accept, my friend? Just wait. He will say to you, I don't accept any translation. Go ahead, the king. What translation you accept? Hello?
Or tafsir. We'll take tafsir too, because it's basically the same nonsense.
No problem, but he will play the same game. You just tell them any translation you want, still they will not accept. Because I can find them big poo-poo from the translation of their own choice.
Can we be fair this time?
What translation you like, the king?
Can we be fair this time?
I am always fair. You Muslims are not fair. So listen. Don't talk about fair. Your prophet, if somebody argue with him, he kill him. Don't talk about fair. Yes, it's all over. Your prophet, he says, anyone who don't believe him, I will kill him. It's in the Quran.
Yeah, you're just making stuff up.
Okay, challenge me.
Listen, if your ass needs an ice pack, go grab one and come back.
You see what I'm talking about? We don't even say nothing. You guys talking like this.
Yeah.
Listen. You had the floor, and the first thing you decided to do was bitch and moan. Come on now.
What did I say that was so disrespectful?
It's not disrespectful. You're deciding to talk about talking. Just say what you have to say.
Brother, you didn't see the chat. They talking about my parents. This, that. What does that got to do with anything?
Focus on the conversation.
Exactly.
The whole chat is secondary.
Did I talk about,
what are we here for?
Listen. Let us not to waste the king. King. Let us not to waste time. Give me something you choose, and give me the translation you like.
We would like to bring our boy.
You can bring your boy, no problem.
Can you unblock him? Is he blocked?
I do not block him. Nobody block him.
Oh, can you invite him?
I don't know how you invite him.
King, if that's on, I know you really like him, but he doesn't want to debate because he knows that he's gonna have to bring a bunch of random sources that are not fully backed.
I don't think Quran.com is a random source, brother.
You'd be
But the
shocked.
thing is, if you were just watching, we pulled up Quran.com and we actually have the exact translation.
Quran.com is in the front of you. The Quran.com is in the front of you, and he don't want to read it.
Do you remember what his first argument was? He said it doesn't say, no one says it says two men, right? So we went to the tafsir of Ibn Kathir. And what does Ibn Kathir says? It's about homosexuals, right?
And we went to
So
Al-Qurtubi.
he changed, what did he do? He changed the subject and said Christian Prince was talking about sandals the whole time, when no, we only mentioned sandals when we got to the tafsir. Right.
And not only that, then we found that in in the website he chosen for us, it says about beating with sandals.
Mm-hmm.
In the website he chosen, the website he chosen, read, here we go. This is a website, this is Quran.com, and the king a second ago he said, he don't think that Quran.com is a random website. He said that, okay, thank you very much, the king. So now you admit that your brother is a fraud. This is not a random website. And he is the one who keep begging for bringing this website, so we put it for him. Does it say beat them with sandals? Yes, it says that. Does it say two men? It says that. So everything I said was true. And he's a liar.
Okay. Can we bring him, see how it goes? If it goes bad, then you guys can we will all leave.
My friends, stop saying.
I've pretty much been begging.
Just to bring him. Don't stop asking. Can we bring him? Bring him.
King, message him for us because he doesn't want to come back. I've literally asked him like, "Hey, brother, like you were doing." I say you were doing just fine, and he just doesn't want to come back.
Because he knew we have all the evidence against his lies.
Pretty much.
It's on the screen.
Pretty much.
I'm not making a speech, my friend. I'm showing you exactly. And you, the king, you said I don't think that Quran.com is a random website. So now we brought him his own website. Still he don't want it. So what I will do, I brought him the Saudi government website. I don't know this website. This is I don't know who's the one. We brought him the Kingdom of Jordan website. I don't know this one. I accept only Quran.com. Okay, we brought him Quran.com. What he do? He refused to read.
I think that there's something in quantum physics where it's a principle where if you look at something too closely, it falls apart. I don't know if that applies here.
Yeah. Well, those kind of tactic the Muslim they use, it work with normal, people, average Christians who do not know how to deal with Muslims. They will flood you with words and talk, but they will divert the topic. They will refuse to hold in anything, and they will say to you, "You are a liar. Doesn't say that. We are Muslim. We have nothing to do with this. This is not exactly." And he tried to shame you. They try to make mockery of you. So they try, and right away they jump to the bully method, and they use bad words and names and etc. But here we don't. Who cares what you say about me? This is not about Christian Prince. This is about Islam, about your prophet. So you want to get me busted? You can talk about Christian Prince as a bad person from now until next century. Nobody follow Christian Prince. He's not a prophet. But this is your religion. I did not even mention the word molest. It was his own Muslim translation. And the same website here, we can find the same translation. Here in the Quran.com. The same website.
I don't blame them for not stepping up to defend this.
Yeah, but it was fun anyway. I mean, we had fun, right?
Every time.
Yeah. Same time, the Bible says clearly, "From their fruits you shall know them." A person who lied to defend his faith must be satanic. There's no way a person who defends his faith by lying unless he is following Satan. No Christian would defend his faith by lying. If you say to me, Jesus says so, the Bible says so, I say, okay, Jesus said so, and I'll give you the meaning. But those people, and we can show you the interpretation. Those people, they deny their own interpretation. They deny their own scholars. They deny their own translation. They deny everything. So simply the defense they do is denial. And denial never win. Look at this guy, Nader Ahmad. He keeps in the chat like a kid. We keep asking him to come here.
This man's a coward. He's already demonstrated himself to be a coward just chatting on a lonely Tuesday. Lonely Wednesday night for him.
If you come to the mic as 5 minutes, you will be the man who everybody is. Just 5 minutes. Is that fair? 5 minutes. Do you dare to speak to me to 5 minutes? The first 3 minutes of them is yours. 2 minutes for me.
What about me? Don't you want to try to help out a lost soul who كان يا مكان كان يعبد هالإله?
Yeah, flying carpet. You know?
Unreal. ألف ليلة وليلة in the most literal sense.
Yeah. But you know, the stories of Alf Lele is true. You know, my grandfather, he used to have a flying carpet. But what happened, once my grandma, she was she was cooking and the fire catch in the carpet. It was very close to the fire. And now we have only a thread of it. So we cannot fly the whole family. So I take it only me from time to time, you know. This is why we started a new company. It's called the Thread Airline. You know, it was one thread left. And now actually, we're trying to grow this thread. We contacted some scientists from Japan. His name is Yama, Toyota, Suzuki. And he promised us he will find a way to take a DNA from the flying carpet, which we have a thread of it, and he will try to replicate, so maybe we can have a big flying carpet in the future, and then we can get rich, all of us. And I promise you, all of you, when we got the flying carpet ready, I will take you, all of you, to sit at the edge of the flying carpet, and you put your feet down in the carpet, like, you know, in the air, you know, a fun. And then, you know, like, we drink coffee, tea. We will make a cafeteria in the top of flying carpet. And women, by the way, you cannot wear a skirt. Sorry, it's a flying carpet, you know. So you have to wear pants. You have to be careful. And at the same time, don't bring your women with the long nails are not allowed, because I don't want anyone to scratch my grandfather the carpet. You know, we suffer a lot to fix it. Don't put your nails there. So this is a true story, and we have reference for it. Muslims, aren't you going to ask me for witnesses? How come your prophet, nobody asking for any witness of all the lies he say? 3,500 long army of Solomon, all of them, they are in the top of the flying carpet. Don't you think the army is so small? 3,000?
Was that in the first or the second Lord of the Rings?
I don't know. The Hobbit. This was the Hobbit. What a crazy cult. And you know, and they come to you and they speak about Christianity does not make sense. I mean, look who's talking about makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the shaitan pissing in your ear is, I mean, that's 1 + 1. I mean, nothing makes more sense.
Well, to be honest with you, I see from time to time something in my ears. I don't know what is that. And no science can explain it. You know, I tried. I searched in Google. I said yellow wax on the ear. What Google says to me, are you stupid? Ask Prophet Muhammad. He knows best.
Subhanallah.
Yeah. So it says it's true, and Muhammad is Dr. Muhammad. Anyway, well, we had a good time together today. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm not going to keep you for long. Thank you for joining me, my friend. And we are.
Thank you for having me.
And we are happy for you that you left Islam, and we appreciate people like you.
God bless you. Appreciate you. Wishing you a good evening.
Thank you. Take care. God bless.
Take care.
So, guys, I want to say thank you all for being here. I'm not going to keep you longer. It's getting late for me. And as you know, I have 4 wives. And as a Muslim, I have a duty. First, I have to recite a prayer before we do intercourse. And then, by the time I finish my prayer, they will be snoring. However, don't worry. In Islam, even if your wife, she died, still you can have sex with her. Not only if she's asleep. Even if she died. If you don't believe me, search right now in Google, Muslim fatwa about having sex with dead wife. So she sleep, she don't sleep, who care? Just do it, man. She sleep, she die, she say bye-bye, you go for it. We are Abdul. We are out of a brainy fuel. See you. God bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince was serving you humbly for today. And remember always, if you want to find out where we are located, like those who they are watching our videos, to find out where are going to be live next time, You can go always to Patreon. You do not need to donate. That's not about donation. It's a free. You don't even need to log in to find out. You can find out where I'm going to go live next time. And you can find out how to join me in Discord in case you do not know how to find my Discord. You can go to Patreon and you will find the link for it there. Thank you all. God is good.